Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're going to have a nice little show today. We're going to do a little bit of watching a game and reacting to it live, and probably have more people join us later, at least one other. Right now, I got Joe. What's up, Joe? You hear me? I don't think he hears me. I hear him. Let me click my mic, check my audio. It says my blue snowball's working. My audio device is working. All right.
About me, huh?
I hear you fine. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I got you. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was checking.
I just had 18 different, things going on here.
All right. Just making sure you can hear me, man.
Yeah, I got it.
What's up, Alpha Wolf? Who do the Feral Cats play now? I don't know. Still got to decide on. I mean, it was the first game of the year, so first game of the playoffs. So we got to see who wins. I'm not 100% sure. It depends upon who wins the next. Are we sure it's the Bills? Because, I mean, what if the Bills lose? Then they don't play the Bills.
No, I took the Pats in this game.
Yeah, I know you did. I took the Bills, so. But absolutely. So, guys, if you want to, I did put the link to my donation in the stream. So if you want to donate, feel free to do so. Don't forget to smash the like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, tag that notification bell so that you're notified next time I go live or upload a video. I am going to open up my Streamlabs OBS just so I can get notifications. I think that's fair.
And Alva, it goes by seeding. So it's going to depend on, the outcome of this game. It's going to depend on the outcome of, the Pittsburgh Chiefs game. Because, lowest seed's going to play the highest seed.
Yep.
So if Pittsburgh does happen to win, they're going to get the Titans and so on and so forth. It's always going to be,
absolutely
low seed versus high seed, no matter what.
My camera is now. Matt's like, how do I get in? So I sent you a link in your Discord on your DMs in your messages in Discord. Use that link, Matt. CC says I'm taking the Bills just because Joe picked the Pats. That's awesome.
I'm not voting against or betting against Bill Belichick. I'm just not doing it.
I get it, and that's why I said I'm not counting the Patriots out. I'm not saying the Patriots can't win this game.
The Bills should
win the game.
I agree.
Joe, if you hear or see anything in the Discord, because I'm not keeping a very close eye on that. If one other person wants to join after Matt comes in, let me know so I can search it up and bring it in.
I got you, Bob.
Guys, before I start going, guys, just want to say a couple different places. This game is brought to you by, and just let's see here. Let's scroll down through here because I got a couple places. Obviously, you can get my merch and my Patreon. It's Patreon members joining right now. The link to my Patreon is in the description. It's only $5 a month. It's pennies on the day, and you get a lot of good stuff to go with that. Obviously, I am also, Backroom Collection, where you can get some really awesome freaking stuff, as you see here. Some of it's even signed. Go check that out. This channel is proudly sponsored by the Backroom Collection. They do beautiful sports canvas art with football, basketball, baseball, and other sports themes. Special orders are accepted and autograph pieces are available. Many Indianapolis Colts signed pieces will be available beginning in November. Just use your discount code CL10 to purchase the pieces you want to spice up your living area. That's CL10. All right, Matt, give me a moment. I'm going to go to my relationship manager in my Patreon and send it to you directly. How's that sound? Huh? All right. Not that way. No. Okay. Message. Boom. Smack. Pow. There you go.
Yeah, so how about them Bengals anyway?
That was interesting.
I mean, it was, and they're all talking about, on this. They're all talking about on this, the pregame show here about how that's gonna come back to bite somebody in the butt because of how that touchdown that was called a touchdown. It should have been a dead play.
Yep. Sorry, I'm kind of Matt. I just sent it to you via Patreon. Let's see, McChicken says that Cincy game was close. Told you, Joe. I hope the Patriots win. Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, and I did have them to cover actually, but obviously the parlay didn't hit, but whatever.
No,
that was my stupid fault.
That was. Well, I would have figured that Renfro would have had a touchdown in this game. So
I mean, he plays special teams too. You got to figure they're going to use the guy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I mean, hey, congrats to the Bengals. 30 years drought is snapped.
Nice.
They won on their home field. I mean, come on. That's you gotta. I know a lot of people from Cincinnati, and it's like, I know what's going on down there right now. That place is absolutely.
Oh yeah,
freaking lit right now.
Absolutely.
And congrats to the Bengals. Even though I'm a Steelers fan, hey, okay, go represent the North properly. Let's get it done here.
McChicken says Mountain Dew tonight.
Yeah,
Mountain Dew. I got Dr. Pepper, and I got Ice Mountain Water. So I'm set for drinks tonight. And I've got Mike and Ike's. That's even green too. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, what are we looking at here? I mean, we talked about this last night. I mean, I think a lot of this is going to come down to, honestly, I think it's going to come down to coaching. I mean, you had mentioned you think that, McDermott.
There we go.
There we go. There he is.
I had a crap load of it. I was trying I'm my old eyes. I'm trying to see which one is like December something. December.
Now I know why you didn't think you had to go get your jersey on. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta get some love on, man.
I was going to join the Patreon yesterday on Rays, but I got so busy. I even grabbed the Dear Pats Nation shirt. I had it set up. I was going to wear it for it, and then I just got so busy doing my film room that I just I didn't have time, and it sucked. But
see, I wouldn't wear this on a Colts, but since this is a Bills thing, I thought this was okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. We got score prediction asks here in the chat. I'm going to go first. I'm looking at a 27-17 game Bills. That's what I'm looking at. Joe.
Boy, I think this is going to be. It's going to be a slugfest because here's the thing. Nobody's going to want to tackle in this weather. This is going to be pretty brutal. I'm kind of looking at more maybe a lower scoring game. Nobody's going to really want to get hit. I'm maybe looking at New England 23, Buffalo 20. I'm going to call a close game, but
Wow.
I think New England gets it done. I think there's going to be some field goals in this game.
Okay.
Pats
Even though Folk
25,
is,
Bills
you know-
23.
Okay. Are you calling a safety? I mean, what's
On
going on
both,
with that?
well, what the heck?
Yeah.
We're looking at all kind of weird scores here.
I don't
Yeah,
even want to know what
yeah.
the math on that one is. A 25 is. I don't even want to know. Somebody goes for 2. Okay, well,
Yeah,
something.
somebody
Yeah.
goes for 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be about
Well,
the
it could
only
be
way
it
I
could be a
could
lot of
see
field
that.
goals too. It could be a lot
Yeah.
of field goals too.
We could. Oh,
I
lot
do
of
see some field goals getting kicked.
Yeah, I'm
I
seeing
mean, I
I'm
could
I'm seeing
definitely-
field goals. I'm seeing field goals. Yeah.
All right, It's
There's no
possible.
wind. There's no wind. There's no wind, you know. But I'm seeing a defense. I'm seeing a thing passing. I'm seeing some run game. I'm just seeing a lot of everything. But yeah, there could be a safety in this. Who knows?
CC says it's -4 degrees here right now. Well,
Yeah.
Oh
stay
yeah,
warm.
Upstate New
it's
York.
cold as
Yeah.
fuck. Light it
Stay
if you got
warm.
it, gentlemen.
She's about I want to say a couple hundred mile east of Buffalo right now, and
Okay.
it's that whole valley in through there's gotten
Yep.
taken care of with this winter storm.
Yeah.
So that it's they're obviously we're not gonna have any precip or anything like that, but we're talking
I'm telling
in
you.
that kind of weather. What happens is your extremities, with your hands, especially your hands, your feet, the blood wants to tend to go to that part of your body to keep you from getting frostbite or getting frozen. And it's just the sting of the ball, and that actually what that does then is it kind of takes the blood away from your core, and it really makes it harder on every part of your body. It makes your heart have to work harder. It's just really difficult to play in these conditions. I mean, even if you're used to it, it's still not fun. Obviously, these two teams I think are a little bit better equipped to handle that because these are conditions that they typically deal with.
Yeah.
I just saw Bill. I just saw Bill. He's looking like Darth Sidious.
Yeah, right. He doesn't
Normally
ain't scaring him. He's used to this by now.
Alpha Wolf Scott score
Yeah.
23-19 Bills, so that'll be everybody except a couple people in my live streams got the Bills winning here. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not counting the Patriots out because I can't count Darth Sidious out.
Well, yeah, right.
You know what, Lawrence?
Yeah.
I like being the underdog. I think we always play better as the underdog.
You have never been the underdog in the last 25 years.
That's crap. That's total malarkey. We were one in the Super Bowls. We were one in the AFC Championship game against I think Kansas City. I think we were the underdogs. I think everybody had us pinned that year. Yeah,
I think you were. I think that's correct.
Against the Seahawks, we were the underdogs.
I don't see how you guys are the underdog when you're guaranteed. It seems like you win anytime you make it.
But they still have us down, right, Lawrence?
I know.
I don't think so too.
Well,
I agree with you, but they still have us the underdogs.
Well, I mean,
always have us the underdogs.
Chalk that up to a rookie quarterback as well. Too.
And if we win this game, they'll say, "How were they the underdogs?"
I mean, I think that's got a lot to do with it. Oh, rookie quarterback. Okay. And I think there's definitely something to be said for that.
And if you go back and look at Brady his first year, they said, "How was he an underdog? He was playing like a champion." Bull. No, he was an underdog. He was totally an underdog.
Wait.
He was the same. He was the same. Mac Jones was. Maybe even worse because Mac Jones has got more yards, more touchdowns, and a better completion rate.
Brandon, I see you posted in the general chat in Discord that you could hear it in Discord. Are you saying you can hear us, like myself or something?
Yeah, the game where you guys were playing, I could do that one time too.
That's weird.
It is.
Well, I've got the volume muted.
And then I think at halftime it went away
at the site. I've got the volume muted at the site here, so
I don't have Discord going.
Yeah, I see that.
I have Discord going because I'm watching the daggone show on Discord.
Yeah,
but
and I'm muted and deafened too.
I've muted I'm muted and deafened. So
Okay.
So I don't know where that's coming from.
I don't either.
The only reason I got this, I didn't have my browser muted, is because I need to be able to hear you
Let me just make sure.
in StreamYard.
Danny Pike says
Okay.
Patriots.
I closed the app.
He's not happy. He don't care about the Patriots. I'm just going to say that, Danny Pike. All right, I understand. Silent Night? Come on now. Let's not put that nasty stuff in the chat. That's gross. I don't want to talk about that.
What happened?
He does look like Darth Sidious. Holy crap!
He does, doesn't he?
Oh my goodness.
Ian's to know more about Star Wars than I do, so
He looked like
I'll
a
leave that to
ninja.
you. Okay, here we go.
He looked like he got like the ninja mask on and everything.
Yeah.
All right, we got the kickoff. Buffalo takes it at the 15, gets out, and then it just dies.
Wow, what the heck?
That
Wait a
was
second here. Yeah, that was terrible. That was
not your
terrible.
fault. Not your fault. It is a joke.
I do have another one that I could put up. It's a pain in the butt, but let's see.
Yeah, I got you. It's all good. Danny says, but for real, go Bills. Gotcha.
I don't know about this. Okay.
There we go.
This one's not. It's been
a pain. Give us a minute while our stream catches up. The guy from last night's chat with Ray gets it. Okay. I wasn't in there last night. I meant to be joined last night.
You're probably glad you didn't. We weren't in there.
I know, because it was all about the Carson Wentz thing. I know. And I meant to show up for that.
No, actually, we didn't.
We didn't even touch it.
Really?
We didn't even touch it. We were probably waiting for you. We were talking about other things. I won't say anything.
Wow.
We'll keep it on Ray's. We'll keep it on Ray's site.
That's cool.
Yeah, we were just shooting the shenanigans last night.
Yeah. Hell, horseplay. Okay, McChicken. I understand horseplay. All right, I'm going to try to bring one up on my own.
Yeah, this is like, I don't know what the heck's going on here lately.
It's all good. It'll take me a minute to get to where I'm wanting to be, but
I got it.
Got it?
Well, for now.
All right. Well,
we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm good for about 2 seconds here.
Who do I got? I got them. Let's try top. I'm gonna try top.
Oh, you guys having some feed problems?
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Let me know if you guys want me to. I'm watching it. I have to watch it a different way right now, so that's why I'm keeping kind of quiet.
All good.
Yeah, I will let you. If you want me to let you know if there's a score, I will let you all know. Yeah, but this is probably a big game tonight. Everybody's probably watching this.
Yeah, they're all dead.
We all said that this was a big matchup.
Wow, what a run by Josh Allen all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Okay, you saw that.
Holy crap. "26-yard scamper for Josh Allen. Wow. Here we go. I got you. Brandon's running it too.
Okay.
Then I'll I'll kill mine since Brandon's got it going.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I was fine for quite a while there. I apologize, everybody. Sorry about that.
All good. All good. Allen says Josh Allen's Alpha Wolf says Josh Allen has become even more of a damn good runner this year. Roy Crosby says Josh Allen is by far the best player on that field.
He is.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll buy that. Not just for against the Patriots. He did it against Kansas City also.
Danny, I might have you on. We'll see at some point. I generally have my Patreon supporters on. Allen and shotgun at the 24. Ooh, nice little outside scamper right there. Gets the first down and more. Past the 10 to the 9 on a 3rd and 3 run. Wow.
Yeah, here we go.
Out there just freaking making it look easy.
Well, the thing about this is too, I mean, we talked about this earlier with the lack of depth with the Bills just don't have running backs that can really they just don't have a lot of talent there. I mean, not to say that they're still NFL players, but like you said, Josh Allen is this offense.
Oh yeah, he is. Definitely. There's a handoff, picks up about a yard right up the gut to the 8. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 8.
I think he got stopped in the backfield there, actually.
I don't know. I think he got a yard.
Did he get both in? Yeah. Looks like he got it, yeah.
This could be interesting. Buffalo just walking down the field on the legs of Josh Allen, though. Has he even thrown the football yet? I don't know. I haven't seen any throws from him yet. I've just seen like 3 good runs.
Yeah, they've thrown 4 passes, 4 rush, 4 pass.
Sup, Scared? Please don't put in the chat unless. Oh, he's just scampering around the backfield. He's got like 4 hours to throw the football. And then throws it to the back. Oh, my goodness. Josh Allen is a monster.
Wow.
Call the touchdown so I can know I can react.
Josh Allen cooked a freaking brisket. Took 14 and a half hours sitting back there.
Good analogy.
Threw it in the back of the freaking end zone beautifully as he was going out of bounds. Right to the back of the end zone to Dawson Knox. It was just freaking beautiful.
Well, at least the refs didn't whistle this play dead.
Right?
You know what I mean? I mean, that's the same thing. Okay, the same thing that happened in the Bengals game.
Calls.
Well, no, it was the same thing that happened in the Bengals game. Joe Burrow's going out of bounds. He throws a dime to Boyd, and they whistled a play dead. I mean, it's not the same thing, obviously. But I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so you got this here, and I don't know. I think the refs got that call right in that Bengals game. I really do, but by rule. But you're gonna hear 2 different narratives about those 2 different plays. Okay, Josh Allen's a hero. Oh, okay, great. He carried the team down. To the end zone. He threw a dime to Knox. And did a nice toe tap at the end, at the back of the end zone. What about the pass by Joey Burrow? I mean, but all of it up by rule, and it's all this controversy because the Bengals won, and it's like, okay. This is why I have an issue with the inconsistency with the NFL officiating. It's terrible because he's going to get lauded as a hero, and they're going to talk about the Bengals like they shouldn't have won the game. Yep. That's the kind of stuff that I don't like to see. Now, I know we're talking about the Patriots Bills here, but if anybody watched that Bengals game, you would know what I'm talking about here. And I just think it's not, I don't know. I think it's a disservice. I mean, this is where I think you can really start to make an argument for full-time referees in the NFL.
That's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
You know what I mean? Because
No.
That's
Because I remember
the same exact play, basically.
I remember we used to love Ed Hoskley, great ref. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ed Hockley's. Yep.
Ed Hockley. Thank you. Yeah. And he was a lawyer.
I didn't
And
know that.
I honestly don't know how he made time to do what he did. He must have was never in court. He must have been one of those lawyers that was never in court.
He's probably an NFL player lawyer.
Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head. I was like, he must have worked for the NFL.
Young Money, I don't necessarily know if the Colts need Zach Ertz. I mean, I think that ship's kind of already sailed. I do believe, if Doyle's going to retire, maybe, I think they need somebody.
Another one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you would want to see happen with that position.
I'd draft another one, but I like Mo Alley Cox. I think that, he needs to get that connection with whoever's throwing the football. And and I think Kylan, you saw development from Kylan through the season. He didn't get a lot of targets, but I think for a rookie, where he was drafted, he could turn into somebody special. But if Doyle decides to retire, draft another one. I mean, the Colts are good at that. Doyle was an undrafted free agent. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly. You could find good offensive linemen in. Belichick himself has done it in the 6th round. I mean, look at Owen. He was a 6th round draft pick, and he's one of the best tackles in the National Football League.
Right. Well, I mean, we're going to see what the Patriots offense can do here.
Right.
Yeah. I want to see where they. I want
to see it takes it about 2 yards deep. He's running it up the gut, and he didn't get very far. Well, he ran right into somebody at about the 12-yard line. And there goes Mac Daddy Jones to take over the offense.
What do they got out there for personnel?
First rookie quarterback to start in Patriots history.
In the playoffs.
Yeah. Takes a snap. That's a handoff. And he got a yard before he was swallowed by a whole bunch of Bills.
I think, to be honest with you, I think the Patriots really need to stick with that. It's going to be, I really think you got to run the ball and get some, get the running game going. It's going to be tough to tackle, especially in later quarters. I mean,
isn't Stevenson out in this game though?
Stevenson?
No, he was in.
Ramondre is playing.
Okay. Ramondre is playing. Yeah.
Ooh, nice catch. Is that Bourne? I think that was Bourne down the sideline.
Yeah, that's Bourne. Yes, that's
nice. Bourne. That was a good sideline catch by Bourne.
Yeah.
Good throw, by the way, by Mac in this cold weather. I mean, he placed that bad boy dead on perfect right there. You think it's slick outside?
Yeah, right?
It's gotta be. I mean, it's gotta be because this field got rained on. I know they treated it, but
that fake grass has got to be slick as. You got the long cleats out. You got the long cleats
formation. Out. Got play action and 15 flags, a hat, a shoe, and somebody's. Oh, sorry. False start.
somebody's long johns out
right there. Good Lord.
Pair of draws on the field.
I know. Freaking used Band-Aid because they was just ripping whatever they could off, Wow.
Wow.
1st and 15. After all the laundry that was on the field there, we got a straight I formation, big, one wide receiver. That's a toss sweep to the right, and He got a
Dylan.
whole 1 yard out of that. Hey, they made it to the 20-yard line.
They out of the
I
red
still
zone.
think you got to stick with the run game if you're the Patriots. I really believe that it's going to get tougher and tougher and tougher for these guys to tackle these dudes. And that's I think at this point you got to open up the play action pass at some point.
Well,
which we haven't seen much.
that's how Jones hit Bourne was off a play action.
Mm-hmm.
Myers in motion, shotgun, running back to his right. Takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks, quick pass out to the sideline, and good Lord, did he just slide all the way to the locker room?
Yeah.
That's a miss, by the way.
Have
Third
a
down
seat.
and 14. But watch Bourne. Look at it. He just keeps sliding and slide. Aw. I think he slid 7-8 yards, man.
The ground. Once the ground hit the ball, it came out. I mean, it looked like a good pass, but boom, it was
Third
out.
down, 14, shotgun. Myers in motion. 3 receivers to his left. Takes a snap. 1, 2, 3-step drop. Looks under pressure. Immediately rolls out to his right. Looking. Pump fakes, throws. Wide open downfield is Hunter Henry for a massive first down.
Yeah.
Down the sideline. Wow.
Fabulous pass.
Very nice. Obviously, you see they had the flood concept going there. That was really good. That was good awareness by Jones to get and flush out to the pocket, because those are longer developing routes on that flood concept. That was a good play. It was good execution by the Patriots.
Absolutely. We got a 1st and 10 now. Patriots walking down the field. They're at the 50. Midfield right now. 2 running backs either side of the quarterback. Takes a snap. Quick 2.5-step drop. Bounces around a little bit. Throws it downfield 20-some yards and dropped.
Wow.
Dropped.
Yep. Here we go.
That was right in the bread. That was right in the bread basket, man.
Well,
That
here we
was
go
the running
talking
back,
about this
wasn't it?
cold weather again.
Or Bolden. That was Brandon Bolden.
Brandon Bolden just dropped that. I mean, he had that. That could have been a touchdown had he caught that and been able to turn and go.
I know.
And he just, he's not coming back in this game.
Well, here's the other thing you talk about. Well,
under center, single setback. 2 receivers to his left. Takes that snap. 5, quick step drop. Quick pass out to the sideline. I have no idea what just happened, though. Is that an incomplete?
I think it is incomplete, but I think the first guy put his hand up when it was for Myers in the back.
All right.
well, this is what you talk about here. Again.
Oh, yeah, it did. You're right.
If the turf is that slick where you're going to slide around after a tackle, that condensation and when it freezes on the outside of that ball, humidity, even just breathing on it's going to make that thing slick. And it's going to be a tough day in the passing game for both
Shotgun
teams.
spread formation, takes a snap, looks. Oh, he escapes the sack. Escapes another one, takes off down the sideline for 15 and a first down.
Kidding me?
Yeah. It looks like Mac Jones can do it too.
Wow.
That really did look like Tom Brady out there, though.
And that was a good piece of running by Jones there. Got the edge on the defensive lineman. Escaped that sack. Good runs. Look at that. Tom Brady was never that fast. Running backs either side. Shotgun takes a snap. 3-step drop. Looks. Throws towards the end zone.
You gotta be
and he
kidding
runs
me.
underneath of it and it gets picked
off.
Is that Poyer? I think that's Poyer.
That's Aguilar.
Wow.
He was throwing to Aguilar.
Yep. But I think Poyer got it.
Yes, Poyer. Oh, yeah. The defense. Yes, the defensive. Yeah, definitely.
No, that's Micah Hyde. Micah Hidey Ho. Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't see the number.
Good. That was a heck of a. Yeah, he ran right underneath that.
Yeah, he sure
because
did.
it was a touchdown.
That was a good pass.
Those Buffalo safeties.
That was a
good
really
throw.
good pass.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Micah
that
Heidi
was
Ho
7.
came in there and
Yeah,
stole that sucker right at the last second.
Right. Yeah, those Buffalo safeties are unreal.
Yeah, it wasn't Hyde that made the Pro Bowl. I forget the guy's name.
Jordan Poyer.
Hoyer. Yeah, okay, yeah. And I mean, that's one of the things. That's the one I think positive that they've got going for that defense is the safety room that they have there in Buffalo.
Oh yeah.
Just boy, I mean, I can't blame Mac Jones for taking a shot there at all.
It looked open.
I think if he threw it 1 yard deeper, I think it would have been a touchdown.
Well, that also goes to show you. I don't know. I mean, that has a little bit to do with arm strength also, because had he thrown it a little bit harder, then Hyde wouldn't have been able to get to that spot fast enough.
Get to that ball. Correct.
Because that was a bit of a lob that he threw there.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was good ball placement. If you look at it,
it was.
You know,
it was.
Oh yeah, he led him perfectly.
But Hyde didn't undercut that route. I mean, that was right in his hands. It was right. That was so.
Ray says this is going to be a long night.
Yeah, and you just gotta. I think you just gotta credit the Bills with great defensive play right there. I think.
Oh, it was a heck of a play. I'm just saying, I mean, it was a good, accurate pass, good throw. I'm just saying, the difference between throwing a rainbow kind of arcing ball as opposed to being able to just throw it, a laser beam rocket for a touchdown, rather. Had he been able to throw the ball a little bit harder there, Hyde would not have been able to get to the spot to make that play on the ball.
Correct.
But yeah, it was a good play by everybody all the way around. I thought it was a good pass.
Yes.
It was going to be a touchdown. You could see he had his hands right in the spot to catch it, and Hyde made an amazing defensive play coming in out of nowhere to get to that ball. Got 5 minutes 40 seconds, and Buffalo's taking over at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, touchback.
Guys, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time we go live or upload a video. Don't forget, check out the Patreon, because that's where my boys that are joining us today are from, and it could be you next time.
What do you
Man
say?
in motion, shotgun. Allen looks, got time, throws. Oh, what a beautiful pass down the sideline to Dawson Knox down to the 45-yard line. Dawson Knox having a day right now. Holy crap. I mean, that was a pretty ball right there. That was, I mean.
Well, he just completely. Was that Judon? It was on coverage? No,
Yeah.
It was
Bentley.
Bentley was on coverage, but
he completely destroyed him on that route.
Shotgun, 3 receivers to his right, running back to his left, takes a snap, takes a half a step drop, quick pass out to, looks like the running back. We got a catch, but it's like 2 yards. No, that ain't the running back. My bad. Number 1. I can't remember who number 1 for the Bills is.
We need a Bills fan in here.
Right? Kind of offset the Patriots fan who's right now chewing his bottom lip.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders. Okay.
Was that Sanders? Oh, okay.
That was Emmanuel Sanders. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun, running back to either side of him. That's a handoff. Running back actually has the football and room to run. He picks up about 8 on that, or maybe 7. It'll be 3rd down and 1. That was not a running back. That was Isaiah McKenzie.
Yeah.
He was lined up at running back, but
a little extracurricular activity there on the sideline.
Yep. I'll have to move my stream over a little bit so I don't have to keep rubbernecking. Shotgun, player either side of him. Can't say running back because, right up the gut, and he picks up about 6, 7, and a first down.
Yeah.
Was that the running back this time? Actually
Singletary.
was. What do you know? The running back
Yeah.
took the football for a good 6, 7 yards and a first down. Buffalo just walking down the field.
I mean, I can't help it. I'm watching this feed on the big screen over here. So I got 2 displays going here. So I mean, you're gonna see me doing one of these.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line, under center, single setback, fakes the handoff, looks, quick pass back to the running back. Looks like it hit a defensive player, came up there and knocked it down. Who's number 93? Is he happy?
I would hope so. I mean, this Patriots defense is going to have to step up in this game. I mean, this is what we've been talking about. I mean, when you talk about Bill Belichick, and it does at some point come down to player execution, and then you see an example of that right there. But they got to get some momentum going here if you're a Patriots fan.
That was Guy who knocked the football down. We got quarterback under center, single setback, takes a snap. That wasn't even a fake. I don't know if you can call that a fake. Oh, he just launches off the back foot. What a pass. Off his back foot, Isaiah McKenzie
again?
Yes, it sure
McKenzie.
is.
Yeah, it's McKenzie again.
He threw that off his back foot and dropped a dime to him. Wow.
Boy,
all the way down to the 23-yard line. 22.
Man, he took a pretty vicious hit on that play too, but let's see if the blood keeps flowing here.
Right. Whoa, I'll tell you what, man. The Patriots defense look like they're already getting tired. They've been on their heels this whole game. Diggs in motion, takes a snap, quick pass out to Diggs. Diggs then drops the football.
No, I think that was a bad pass. I mean, he kind of.
It was a little behind him, but he got his hands on it. He still should have caught it. But to be fair, he had he caught it, he may not have got back to the line of scrimmage because he was 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage and the defender was coming up on him. So dropping the ball might have actually saved him some yardage in that play. Empty backfield. Oh, well, no, he brings the running back to him. He's in shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Running back to his left. Brings a man in motion. That's Diggs. He takes a snap. 3-step drop. Kind of looks, throws down the Diggs, down the sideline. That's a pickup of about 6. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Well, here I'm. What do you do here on 3rd and 4? I mean, you look for.
You play an option. I would run an option here.
I'm almost looking for a swing pass or something in the flat. I mean,
you haven't seen Allen take off on a run yet on this drive. He did it like 3 or 4 times last drive.
It's like you got single man on the post here.
Yeah, we got 5 receivers set. He takes the ball. It is a running back.
Oh,
and he just drove right through.
Okay, or you could do that. Or you could just do that. Okay. Just run it up the gut with a quarterback. Okay.
They spread it out and emptied the linebacking room of the Patriots and made it one-on-one blocking. Patriots defensive line versus the Bills offensive line. And guess who won that battle?
Yeah, and it was basically cover 1,
Beasley in motion, takes a snap, looks, quick pass over the middle. That's a touchdown. That's Knox's second touchdown of the game.
Wow. Okay, kids.
Buffalo is now up 2 scores. I said this earlier. I said this all week. If Buffalo jumps out to a 2-score game, it will not be a good thing for the Patriots.
Well, no, because they're not a team that's really built to
come from behind.
To come back from behind. I mean, rookie quarterback. You talk about that running game. But we got to see the tight ends for the Patriots get involved in this game. I mean, I just don't understand why you're not using, you've got 12 personnel all day that you could be utilizing, I think, more creatively. So, I mean, this goes back to some of the things we talked about earlier. Okay, you expect Belichick and McDaniels to get more creative, at the end of the year, but I mean, so far in this game, we're really not seeing it. I mean, it's just not there.
Nope.
It was one. They were going in for a drive and just got picked off by that much.
If that was
they were using tight ends. They used tight ends. Hunter Henry got a big thing.
Oh, I'm going to say,
tight end.
I think Mac Jones looked good so far in that first drive.
Mac Jones looks very good on his first drive.
But that was a good defensive play in the end zone.
Yeah, and I really like the flood concept on that one, because we talk about play action and get the run, but that flood concept, I think that could also work for him. But I think you can work your tight ends into that kind of thing too. We'll see what they do here, but man, that's a bad break. I mean, but this comes down to, at this point, with the Bills, starting on their own 20 and just driving the ball right down the field again. I mean, that's kind of an indictment on the Patriots defense right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was times when Josh Allen, that first drive, Josh Allen, I think it was Alpha Wolf that said in the comments, he took paid time off, came back 2 weeks later and decided to throw a touchdown. I mean, that's what happened.
Alpha Wolf says Patriots are like, man, where's that lovely wind?
Right.
Well, it ain't there today, buddy.
The wind is Josh Allen running past them. That's where the wind's coming from.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's like he's leaving a wake. It's like it's almost like when you're water skiing, you got a wake behind the boat, like that kind of. You could kind of see where and then everybody on the defense like kind of almost got just sucked into it, and then you start talking about when guys get tackled from behind like that. That's exactly what happened. He saw that, he broke it. It was a great run by Josh Allen. But now, this is my thing with the Bills this year has been that Josh Allen, if and you get to the playoffs, you get to this part of the year, you start talking about depth. And if something happens to Josh Allen, what is this Bills team actually going to be? That's where, my kind of concern with this was. And
that's a valid concern. In all
what
honesty.
I mean?
But to be fair, they took Josh Allen out earlier in the year and put in their backup, and he actually played pretty decent. So
he played decent, yeah.
And I think was that Mitch Trubisky?
Mitch Trubisky, correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to see him play a whole game though, but yeah, he played very well.
Yep. Has Mac Jones thrown all of his passes already? Loyalist asks. I do believe he has more than 3 right now. Yes.
He did do a run also.
It was a damn good looking run too. Yeah. All right, they got the ball at the 25-yard line. Offset eye takes a snap. That's a handoff. Nice little hole up the gut for Harris. Gets the ball about half the yardage. I think he almost gets to the 30. A little short, but almost there. As the clock winds down out of the first quarter. And the Patriots find themselves 2 scores down, 14-0. Are they going to get this snap off before the quarter ends? We're going to find out because we got a shotgun Hunter in motion.
I don't think we're getting it off.
3, 2, 1. Nope. Oh, he hiked it, but it was already over. That's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So far, Buffalo is up by 2 scores. And right now, it's not looking good for either defense, to be fair. I mean, one good play on an
I would agree with
interception.
you. One good play on the interception, but I agree with you. The Bills aren't looking that thing. It's the Bills offense that's playing real tough against that Patriots defense.
Yep. But 14-0, that's a chunk of points to try to come up from behind when you're a run first football team.
Yeah, we're gonna need a pick six, something like that, to get back in the game.
Absolutely.
Well, and this goes back to we've had these discussions about the the Patriots wide receiver group. I mean, I still think that they need. I still think they need something more than Nelson Aguilar on that team. I've kind of stood by that. Not to say he's a bad receiver, not to say that they're bad, but I mean,
look, I like Myers. I think Myers has played pretty good.
I agree with him. I totally agree that I love Myers. I think Myers is great. I think he's filling it. And I like Bourne too. I think Bourne and Myers go hand in hand.
But I do agree that they do need another guy on, like another outside guy.
Yeah, but do you put all that on a rookie quarterback, or do you get the guys some help? And I think the intention here was to, let's look at the tight ends, involved in the offense to help this rookie quarterback. Okay, run the ball, get the play action set up.
We did not see that. Could OBJ be, 1 year over at the thing, and he's going to come once he's done with over in the Rams? Because he's always said he wants to come play for the Patriots. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see that.
Once he's done with that year contract. No, it's speculation. It's just speculation. I'm just throwing some things up to see things, because he's always said he wants to come play for Bill.
Okay, what about Calvin? What about Calvin Ridley? Yins with that head case on your team?
I'm not a Calvin Ridley fan. I'd rather get Cooks. I'd rather get Cooks than Calvin Ridley.
Cooks, man, he's about.
I think he's talking about Brandon.
I think he's got more. I think Cooks has more behind him than he has ahead of him. To be honest with you, in his NFL career, I think Cooks has more behind him than he's got in front of him.
Well, we could have said this exact same thing about Randy Moss.
Yeah,
when he went to the Patriots.
I don't think that's
offset eye quarterback under center, second down and
also
6.
if you're just looking for a stopgap kind
Harris
of receiver
with the
until you
handoff.
find another one year for Cooks wouldn't be a bad deal.
Picks up about 2.5. It'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Patriots.
Well, and this is another thing about this Patriots running game. I think those outside runs, I think that's a good idea to do. I mean, you're going to get stuffed in the middle. I think that's a great way to get this run offense going for the Patriots, is to make those corners tackle these running backs.
I formation, quarterback under center. Got a big formation. That's a snap. That's a toss sweep. And I don't think he's going to make down. No, I don't think he made it. I think he was pushed out before he got there. That's close. I didn't have quite the angle, but I don't think he got it. I think
I'm with you, Lawrence. I'm with you, Lawrence. I think he's short, Lawrence.
Yeah, I think he is short. I think he was pushed out right there. Ooh, yeah, that's close.
I mean, if you're the Patriots here, I think you have to go for it, regardless of what's going on here.
I think the camera got,
and then they're going to punt. Okay, so this is just like okay.
I don't agree with this call. I do, because it's still early in the game and they're well within their own territory. Do you really want to give Josh Allen 33 yards?
Oh, I didn't realize they marked him 2 yards short either.
Yeah. I ain't going for it on 4th and 1.
That's a fair catch call. That's about the 19-yard line. And Josh Allen is looking to go 3 scores up already. Thanks, Brandon. I still appreciate the stream. Guys, ladies, absolutely. Gentlemen, if you want to join our fun times here in my Discord, the Colts Law Discord. Feel free to join. It is free. And we have a live chat going on right now with the game. You could go join the Discord with using this link that I just dropped into the chat. While we wait, I just want to bring up all sorts of stuff that you could, stuff in the description, including my merch shop. Don't look at the prices. I need to redo the prices. They're actually cheaper than what this actually shows. Make sure to check out the Colts Law merch shop. The link is in the description of this video. There are a ton of high quality, reasonably priced items there that you can choose from. And all you got to do is just click one button and you can go and check out all these great merchandise items. And that's that. Man, I'm going to be dropping these in and out all day. I mean, we got a 3-hour stream, so I got lots of stuff that I could drop in here.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Unlike Ray's going to be one of those guys. He like spends that time. He's like, all right, for the next 15 minutes is going to be my ads. And I'm like, I will lose everybody that is watching if I do it that way.
No. Yeah, he pops 3 ads at one time.
I know, right?
Oh, wow.
Spread them out.
At least we had that interesting conversation last night. It was very very entertaining.
Yep.
And I'm sorry if anything that happened there ended Ray's podcasting career, but I didn't do it. That's all I'm going to say. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Oh, you're taking the Shaggy way out.
I didn't do it.
It wasn't.
I didn't do it.
It wasn't me.
That's all I'm going to say about it. I did not do it. I was talking football, and then everything else started happening. And then we were looking at trees and talking about kangaroos. And then everything went south from there. So,
well, that's interesting to go from football to trees to kangaroos.
It happened. And I take absolutely no responsibility for it.
Now I'm almost positive it was all your fault.
What?
Even
damn, how do I get blamed for everything?
Man in motion is Allen takes a snap, two-step drop, quick pass over the center, a little bit too hard on that pass right there. Even CC says, I call BS.
You know what? Okay, you know what? I'm just getting ganged up on. This is not cool.
I ain't saying a word, man.
She says you're as innocent as OJ. Shotgun takes a snap. Oh, it's a handoff to a running back. Are you kidding me? And he picks up 9. What? Picks up 9 on 2nd and 10. That was a beautiful play, by the way. Bill Belichick's like, what? A running back got the football on a handoff? We didn't practice for that. Kind of crazy stuff is this? Singletary, single setback.
13 personnel.
Yep, we got a left wing formation. Singletary hits the hole, got the first down, and picked up an extra 2 on top of it. You better be careful. He's going to get hit with one of those flags. McDermott calling run plays. Wow. 2 in a row for running backs, too. What?
Yeah, that's well, I think he's realizing, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about this, how hard it is to tackle in this weather. People don't want to do it. It's
offset I formation with 1 tight end. We got 12 personnel on the field, or 21 personnel. My bad. Josh, a little bit of room, throws it over the middle. He's going to pick up, looks like 5. He's using his running backs. Using
Well, the
those
Bills
running backs.
absolutely need Singletary. They absolutely need him in the running game. You can't put it all on Josh Allen.
No, absolutely not. Doesn't Singletary look like a mini Frank Gore?
Right there, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, here we go. Are we
What's
doing a
the
ref
flag
call here?
for now?
Okay.
Illegal contact.
Well, that's a first down.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, right there on Dawson. Yeah, that was a little bit of the illegal contacts.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about that call. That was dead on. Hightower acting like he shouldn't have got called for that. 1st and 10 at about the 36-yard line. Shotgun, single setback, takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks, got time all day, throws. Wow. Great catch right there. Yup.
Again.
That was another beautiful catch.
Wow, they're throwing the ball over the field on these guys.
I'll tell you what. Something that's not being talked about. This Buffalo offensive line is manhandling the Patriots D-line right now. From the get-go, they have been manhandling them.
It wasn't McKenzie. It was
Singletary, single setback. Nope. Now it's offset I formation. Takes a snap. Doesn't even pretend to hand the football off. He takes off now. Allen almost sacked. Got away from it. Squirmed away. Picks up 9. McCourty with a saving tackle.
Yeah, well, it looks like he squirted some Gatorade on his back of his jersey on that one. Because
goodness, because he should have been.
He should have been wrapped up right there.
And he just can't bring him down. And that was Christian Barmore who couldn't bring him down.
Boy. Starting to look like Lamar Jackson out there.
Right? Who can throw the football? Under center, single setback. Takes a snap. Hands it off. That is the Singletary. How did he squirt out of that? I thought he was stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. Now there's a flag on the field. They're jawing around. Hightower and Singletary jawing at each other. There is a flag on the field, but that was I thought he was stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The next thing you know, he did a little tilt-a-whirl and came out the other side. Oh, that's a face mask.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
And this is a side of Sean McDermott we haven't seen all year, to really be honest with you. I mean,
that guy's on the practice squad.
You know, he tries to, to run the ball, but he hasn't run the ball. And it's like, he's kind of, go ahead.
Huh? I want to know how you pronounce that guy's name. Is it ukulele?
I don't know. I believe he's off the practice squad.
Okay.
I think he's off the practice squad. Yeah. He's not on the starting team.
Okay.
I think he's off the practice squad. Yeah, I was like, who's that guy? And I was like, yeah, he's off the practice squad. I don't know that. He's not a starter. He's not even on the second or third team,
I think we got a timeout on the field.
Yeah, because I would know that linebacker, and I don't know that linebacker, and I know all my linebackers.
It's EKUEAL.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I was going myself. I know all my linebackers.
I'm going to leave it up to Jens to figure that one out. I'm just going to say it was number 58. That's a practice
squad guy.
Right?
Yeah, they pulled him off the practice squad.
They pulled him off something. Uh-oh, I got something dropped in here. Give me a moment. Let me. Whoop. All right. Goki Colts fan donated $5 to the stream. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much. Goki. Says, I can't imagine how Ross feels watching this game, and all other Pats fans, really, but Ross especially.
Well, we should have invited him to the stream so we can know how he really feels.
There's a reason why I said no.
There's a reason why.
Because we wouldn't get a word in
I-
edgewise. It would just be beep, 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 beep right now. Just saying.
'Cause
Thank
I'm
you
like
so
the
much.
only level-headed. I'm the only level-headed Patriots fans around.
Appreciate you,
Well,
Goki, for the drop using the donation link at top of the description of the video. And it looks like we got 2nd and 6 inside the red zone. Bill's looking to make this a 21-point game at the 13-yard line. Shotgun, running back to his left. Diggs in motion, takes a snap. That's a handoff to the running back, ladies and gentlemen. And the running back drives all the way down to the 3 freaking yard line. All the way down to the 3-yard line. Holy crap.
Wow.
I have a question. Does Bill Belichick have a white flag?
No.
I don't think so. Although he might still wear the tighty whitey briefs, so
Yeah,
I mean that
could
might
a
be
flag.
the only,
Mm-hmm.
And
I think there might be a wood. I think there might be a woodshed coming sooner or later.
Yeah, possibly. Look, that's another running play. Gets it all the way down to about the 1.5 yard line.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it just makes too much sense to run the ball in this kind of weather because nobody wants to tackle you, and I don't understand why, and not that those were bad play calls, but that's what I don't understand why the Patriots got away from it so early. I mean,
I don't think this is going to be a run. Well, it might be. Singletary's back there to his right. Shotgun, stack formation, bunch formation to his left. That's a handoff, and that's Singletary, and that's a touchdown.
That's a big gap touchdown.
That is a touchdown.
You can kind of see that stretch play develop in there. I was thinking, that's a West Coast. That's more of a West Coast formation, but you see that happening. I mean,
absolutely. Wow. Ninkowski drops another $1. I appreciate you, but I don't know if it's enough for me to say what you're getting ready to say. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for the $1, man. Every penny counts. He says, not only would you not get a word in, but your channel would be done. And that's right. That's right, Ninkowski. You got it dead on, buddy. You got it dead on. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you so much.
Thoughts and prayers to Ross.
Yes. Right now, Ross's wife is currently in rehab, having to deal with the curse words that are coming out of that room. That's a joke, but
prayers go out. Prayers go out.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers to the wife.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers to the wife, definitely. Wow. And looks like I have to do man, I'm getting tired of editing this. Here, I'll just put up the final score. How's that sound? There we go. There. All right.
See it. What is it?
90.
Okay, so maybe
I don't think that's happening in NFL games.
Well, at least he accounted for the field goal there. You got 80.
Yeah.
For the 2-point conversion at some point, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just going with 80
I appreciate that.
wonder.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
We're gonna get a safe.
You forced them into a field goal at one point. Yeah.
Or okay. Missed 2-point conversion. 9 touchdowns. 13 interceptions.
Alpha says there's not 0 mile an hour winds. It can't be 90 to nothing.
Yeah. No. It's just a time on the. It's just a matter of time in a game. You can't put that many points on the board.
Right. Ninkowski says, "You scared me. She's a nice lady. I thought something happened." No. It was a joke. It was a joke. But it was a funny joke.
We're talking about
Yeah.
It's the other way around.
Right.
Like
they tried to put Ross in rehab, and he said, "No."
she might have to take him to the hospital.
Right. Oh yeah. Thoughts and prayers out to his wife that he might have a issue, a stroke or something. I don't want to see that either.
At least he's not a Steelers fan. I mean, if that's the case, then okay, I invite him to come root for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, you're gonna have about 5 heart attacks in every single game,
right?
If you're gonna root for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I don't think kids can really complain too much. We'll be sitting on the couch next weekend. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay.
Oh, I thought the extra point was already made. I already put it up.
No, they were. Oh, they blocked.
Must have been a timeout or something happened. I was so busy talking.
Oh no, they were the call. The call was that they were looking to make sure the touchdown was good. They were checking the touchdown.
That was pretty damn obvious, I thought, but okay. CC says I'm gonna need some of them thoughts and prayers too.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Kick is up and
no somebody get a paw on that.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go back. Daggone it! I said I didn't want to do this very much. Now I go in and change the score back.
I don't know what they were looking at.
There we go. 20-0.
Oh, they were looking at the knee. They were making sure his knee. They thought his knee might be down before he broke the plane. That's what they were looking
at. Somebody got a paw on that ball.
Yep. Oh,
well, so much for that.
I told this.
It was probably Collins.
So, generally on Saturdays, I take a guy to work at 9:30, and I texted him earlier, and I said that I was going to be live streaming, and wanted to know if he'd be able to get a ride. And it's 10 minutes before he is supposed to let me know if he needs a ride or not, when he usually calls, but nothing. So he may not have checked his phone yet. I might have to have you guys call the game for a little bit while I run if he needs me to take him to work.
Okay. I can handle that.
It might. I might not need you to because it might be halftime as well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's more Joe's department since I was never a.
Here's the return. Gets to the 20, not to the 20. Gets to the 21. Now the score's there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Ninkowski. I've got the score. It's on the ticker at the bottom.
Yeah, 9-0.
9-0.
90
to nothing. Yeah.
90 to no. It says 20-0 right now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's.
Well, I gotta be able to handle that part of it, but.
And it says second quarter, which I've got right so far as well. Yay. All right. They get all the way up to the 25-yard line. Congratulations to Ramondre. He picked up about 3 on that carry. 4, they say. Second down and 6. Yeah, I had to change it back because of I had it 21-0 and they missed the extra point. So they had, the Bills had to make life hard on me. Actually, it was the Patriots because they blocked it.
Yep.
So I blame the Patriots.
He didn't actually miss it.
Running back either side, shotgun, man in motion, takes a snap, 3-step, 5-step drop. Looks got all day to throw. Throws a nice little lob down to the sideline to the referee.
To the referee and the safety. Yeah.
He threw it right to the referee.
That's fantastic.
That was a heck of a throw. I mean, the ref had a first down easy.
Well, and what's really sad, because plays like that, when you're talking about special teams, those come along once in like a blue moon where we're talking about somebody blocking a field goal like that. And it's really kind of a shame to see that get wasted on an extra point.
Yeah.
In that situation. So
shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. Takes a snap. Looks. Oh, he launches a deep ball. And we're going to get a pass interference call on Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
As Aguilar was streaking down the left sideline.
Yeah, he had a hold of his shoulder pad.
Oh, let's look at it. I want to see if I agree with it. All right, they take off. He pushed him there. That's fair.
Oh yeah.
Oh, his hand wasn't open.
Holding. I can see holding.
You're allowed to have a hand on a player. You just can't grab. And I didn't see him grab. It was an open hand. I don't think that's pass interference.
I don't think it's PI either. I mean, I can see them calling holding. Just not even that I agree with that, but
I don't think he was affecting him in any way or anything like that. So, here's a tall sweep. And Stevenson picks up about through.
We'll beg to differ.
Well, of course, you're going to beg to differ because you're a Patriots fan.
So it's a 3-yard run on the tall sweep to the left. 2nd down and 7. Last first round.
Oh yeah,
rookie quarterbacks to start.
Mark Sanchez.
Yep.
Mark Sanchez, butt fumble. Yeah, okay.
Shotgun, running back to his right, man in motion, takes a snap, looks.
Ooh!
Ow! He got destroyed.
Yeah, that hurt.
Mac Jones had a whole bunch of 91 in his face, or 98.
And this just goes back to, again, you think Buffalo, and I understand that, I don't think there's anything that Buffalo does particularly well in any 3 categories of defensive metrics that you look at, but they have been very, very, they're top 10 and they're one of the best defenses in the league.
They're number 1 defense in the 5 biggest categories in the NFL. So, I mean, it just goes to show the team defensive mindset that they have.
That's it.
And I think we have a false start on Mac Jones. Or is that a delay a game?
No, it was a false start.
Delay a game.
Yeah,
delay a game.
Oh, what did I game? Okay, all right.
And now we got 3rd down and a quarter mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun, running back to his left, 2 receivers to his left, takes a snap, looks. Now he's running around. He's going to dump it off to the running back who bobbles the football and is hit by 4 different Buffalo Bills before he gets even to the 50. That's going to be I don't know. You might go for it. You're close to the 50. It's 4th down and 6, 7 yards.
I don't see that happening right here. I mean,
I don't either, but you're down 3 freaking scores.
Couple of drives, the sequences they put together. But I mean, let's talk about, okay, who was saying that the Bills tickets were $30
right
last night? Do you think the Bills fans have showed up?
Ray said
here?
it. Ray said it.
You think the Bills fans have showed up here? I mean,
there's the punt. He catches it at the 8 and then goes out of bounds about the 11. Great return of 3 yards.
I think it was, if it was a 4th and 3 or a 4th and 2, they would have gone for it. But I don't think a 4th and 8.
I don't know if I would even.
I know the score. I know the score is big, but they need to put it. They still need it. It's still young. They need to put in the defense's back in the defense's hand. They need a lot.
But what has the defense done so far this game?
Yeah, but I don't know that I would have done that either because here's the thing. You give the ball up at midfield and then you give Josh Allen the football back with time on the clock. And then you're even in an even bigger hole. I mean, I think, the Patriots are getting the ball in the second half. Am I correct?
Yes,
That's
you are
okay.
correct.
So I don't think that's a
Here's
start.
here's another point. Why are they going with these vanilla calls on freaking offense? Why aren't they doing something special? They keep doing the same
Okay.
thing in the same season. They need to do some. It's third and something. Let's do something. Let's run some screens. Let's run some jet sweeps. Let's do a double round. Something that's
Right.
gonna knock them
Right.
off the thing. Let's get something going so they think we're going this way and we can go this way. Let's do a let's throw the backfield, a two pass thing, and let's throw down the field. Get something going.
Right.
McDaniels is not bringing out the bag. He's not opening up the playbook.
Right.
Like we were talking about. He needs
Yeah,
to open up
exactly.
this playbook. It's too easy. It's too easy for this defense to read this team, to read this offense. This offense is too easy to read. Yeah, go on.
So what you're saying is you did not agree with the 3rd and 20 dump off pass to the running back.
Not at all.
Well, no, I mean, here's the other part of this, though. I mean, you talk about like running the ball and tackling in cold weather too.
Mm-hmm.
Running the ball, tackling in cold weather. Get these running backs out on the outside to make these corners tackle, to make your Sam linebacker tackle, to make your Will linebacker tackle, to make these guys who are not used to necessarily being in the trenches on every single down, make them tackle a bowling ball basically in freezing weather, and it's gonna eventually catch up to them. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the grindy. I don't understand the thinking here when that's what you need to do to open up your play action passing, and you're just refusing to do it. I did like the one play with the flood concept. I like that, but I mean, that was an outlier. It's like you're not going to get away with that every single down.
1st and 10
Because
at
now
the
they're going
11
to
yard
use
line.
they're going to use
Motion, quick pass out. That's McKenzie. He's got a 1st down and a lot more. Wow. He picked up about 16 or so on that play. That was a
I'm going to say Buffalo
right
just
there.
has the better game plan here with what they're doing, because they're doing exactly what I think the Patriots should have been doing in this game.
Yeah. They need to use Bourne like they're using McKenzie, in my opinion, because Bourne is very good in the open field type stuff too.
Right. Yes. And yep.
Oh, and there's the bomb. Also. And that's Diggs wide open downfield past the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 24. Wow.
And he's wide open.
Wow.
They need to go man to man.
I'm really shocked.
Wow. Isn't that Diggs' first catch? He dropped one earlier.
No, I think it was his second. I think it's his second. If I'm not mistaken.
Second or third.
Either way, that was
because he had some short ones, but that's his big one. That's his first big one.
That's a big one. You darn right it is. They're at the 25-yard line.
That was on 3 cover. That was on 3 cover though.
Yeah.
Wow. 25-yard line. We got a timeout because the clock ran out. They didn't get down the field fast enough.
Yeah.
Here's something.
He was
when you got
like
a 50-yard play like that, I think the clock shouldn't start until the ball's placed, because it takes time to get down the field. And then once you get down the field, that's when you got to be able to call the plays out to people. You got a 50-yard bomb or a 60-yard bomb or something, that eats up half of your time play clock just getting to where the daggone ball it goes out of bounds at, or where it's
to walk down to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want
once the ball is set on the ground, that's when the
maybe
you want college rules to be implemented here. I mean, is this what we're talking about? Like move the chains, ball stops, they move the chains.
That's on 1st down. That's on 1st down. We don't talk about 1st down time.
But that's what but it's basically the same concept. I mean, I don't mean to. It's not like a.
I'm just saying that it is a massive disadvantage for your offense when you just have this
Yeah.
great big huge play.
Massive
You know what I mean?
disadvantage.
And
After
then
you
and
just
then you
had a
get a
big, huge play.
disadvantage after a big play. That's kind of messed up. Like, you are now punished for having a 60+ yard play. What? You know, they just don't seem right.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. I mean, still, it's the NFL.
Yeah, but don't they have
I
TV
mean,
timeouts too? Don't they?
Of course
they
they
have
do.
TV timeouts too, right? Yeah, right now it's a TV timeout.
Of course they do.
And then a couple years ago, it was a TB timeout. It's just whenever Tom Brady wanted it.
Whoa.
That's good.
Shots
That's good. That's good.
fired.
No, I thought that. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Well, no, I mean, that's been going on since the 90s. I mean, I remember watching down at Three Rivers, Bills and Stillers. You know, and you know, it's kind of boring. It was on Monday night. Like every time you turn around, there's a freaking TV timeout. It was like, okay, all right, what are we doing here? Are we going to play football? Okay, no, it's Monday Night Football. We got to have all the commercials in there. Okay, and everybody's just standing around, you know, picking their seat, you know, like they're
What's up,
going
Colts
to the
Nation
movies
for
and
life?
that.
Appreciate you being in here.
So, I mean, you know, all right, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Allen under center, man in motion. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left. Oh, he's got room. Oh, what a move. And then he slides. He slid.
Wow.
That's the first time all year I've seen Josh Allen slide.
No kidding, right? What, did he pick that trick up from Carson Wentz? I don't
know. That was beautiful. I mean, oh my goodness. I don't know who's number 13.
I've seen him slide.
Who's number 13?
But I watch him more than you do.
Matt.
Is that Singletary?
No,
no.
On the
You're
defense.
On defense.
No, it's not.
That's Singletary. What the heck am I
on the Patriots?
McKenzie.
Yeah, number 13 on the defense.
That's not even McKenzie.
No, it's.
But all I know is he got his ankle broken. Whoever that was, he got his ankle broken. I mean, not literally, but figuratively.
Right.
That move Josh Allen put on him dropped him to the ground. Literally.
Ground. Yeah.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't know half these players' names are. I might know, like, you know, a good third of them, but I just know football. So I'm just going to qualify my statement with that.
Okay. I know most of the players, but I'm not going to say that, you know, I follow them so close that I know the whole stinking roster. No. Like, I didn't know who the dude
I don't.
Right.
Yeah. Matt's better with this guy.
Right. It's sometimes if I see them, I know exactly who they are, and I don't have to even look at the back of the jersey. But it's some numbers like 8 is Bentley, 9 is Matt Judon. You know, I know a lot of numbers, but sometimes I have to
32.
like see it, and then I'll go, oh yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. Like 27 is J.C. Jackson.
Yeah.
You know, 32 is McCourty.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, a lot of I know who they are. It's just you hit me 13. I know once I see him, boom, I'll say, oh yeah, it's that's who it is. You know.
Maybe it's that linebacker that, you know, his name's Ukulele.
Yeah, Ukulele.
Is it Ukulele?
I don't know. Something.
Let's look it up.
I'm glad I don't have a ukulele, or I might play one.
Right?
At halftime, you know?
Right? Yeah.
Oh. You know how they do it? You know how we do it, the NBA halftime games. You know how they do that? They get somebody out there like that Asian woman who had the unicycle and the dishes and stuff, and she would always do that. And then we got the lovely privilege of watching Portland Trailblazers halftime show about a week ago. And I'm not going to mention what happened.
Look, he brought his ukulele.
I think everybody in Discord knows what I'm talking about, but
yeah,
we're going to not say anything about it.
What's up, Tevin Williams? Says I was actually rooting for the Patriots, even though I picked Buffalo, but they're never on my side, it seems.
Well, I'm actually rooting for Buffalo, but I actually picked the Patriots.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to see Buffalo
Handoff,
win this game.
and the running back Singletary's just
See ya.
untouched all the way to the end zone.
Well, he looked like Jonathan Taylor on that play.
Wow. The Patriots are in freaking shock right now. They can't stop a runny nose on defense. Oh my goodness.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Look at it.
Especially
Look
the
at
fact
that
that
gap.
Look,
He hits the gap.
untouched.
He cuts over off the safety. He takes the outside block. That is fantastic piece of running right there.
It
By
was
Singletary.
Yeah.
good blocking too.
13
by
is
the way.
That was
Devontae
actually
Busby.
great. Yeah. But the
13 is
patience that he
Devontae
had on that
Busby.
run was just absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
Wow. $300 yards Buffalo has in the first half. In the first half.
It's going to be a long night.
Now, I'll tell you what. I remember when Ray was like, you know what? No matter what happens in this game, it's gravy, right? I'm not going to be upset about this if we lose. Dude, I'm telling you. No,
Yeah.
he was not expecting this.
Okay. And, you know, and we talked about this earlier, you know, in Discord. I mean, you know, who's got more to lose here? Ace, you know, I'm going to throw out a shout out to Ace here.
Brandon, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, because he
Lawrence,
does
I will
come
tell
in
you
and
this,
he
though.
does, you know, he talks a lot of.
It's better than a
crap, too,
7-9
but-
season.
Yeah.
But I mean, he you know, he brought up the argument, you know, who's got more to lose in this game, the Bills or the Patriots? And I'm like, you know, so I framed it in a, you know, in a very simple way. You know, if New England loses this game, okay, you know what? I think the New England has exceeded expectations this year with a rookie quarterback. And, you know, okay, when you get that much of a glut of free agent talent, you're not going to have that chemistry that first year.
Yeah.
You made the playoffs in arguably a pretty tough division. You know, the Dolphins weren't exactly slouches this year either. You know, so but if the Bills lose this game, everybody's going to say the Bills did not meet expectations. They're going to say, okay, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I agree with you 100%.
I remember when Josh Allen came into the thing when he was a rookie. And he did pretty good, you know, but he wasn't that great. And
no, he had a lot of
sloppy
turnovers.
His first couple of years. Yeah. And I was kind of, I'll be admitted, I was kind of making fun of him, you know.
I wasn't.
And I'm eating my words now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So Brandon asks, have the Patriots even crossed midfield? Yes, they were actually in the red zone, and
yes,
a beautiful dime for a touchdown that was picked off.
That was that was
picked off in the end zone. Loyalist says Buffalo saved their running backs' legs all year just for the playoffs. Just for the playoffs. Hashtag fresh legs. And I think that's funny because, you know, you can just say it's been all part of Sean McDermott's plan.
Okay. I'll give it to the guy. I'm not complaining about it.
So here's Ray.
You know?
Here's Ray on Twitter. Just so everyone is aware, I've stopped taking this game seriously. There will be no rage tweeting. Hold on.
Oh, it was a good pass of Horn right there on the sideline for a first down.
We have 2 quarters of Patriot football left for the season. Just enjoy it.
No, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
And I agree with them.
Snap, 3-step drop, quick. Actually, it was a 2-step drop. Quick pass out to the running back who gets completely destroyed by Milano.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to troll him anyway, but.
I wouldn't do that. You still have your game left against the Kansas City.
Yeah. He don't give a squat about that game.
I don't.
I
There's a
know.
quick
No.
pass again. He gets hit by a couple guys at the 40. It'll be third down and I don't know, about third down and 4, I'd say. Third and 5, third and
Here we go.
4. They're saying third and 3, but that looks more like third and 4 to me. But okay. There's a snap, looks, quick pass out to the running back. Got the first down. Why'd you stutter step when you only got 58 seconds left? Should have just ran out of bounds after you got the first down immediately. But he didn't do it. Now we're cutting off in the middle of that to see a bunch of talking heads talking about their halftime report rather than actually watching the game.
Timeout.
No, okay. Jones now standing at his
Why
own
didn't he? That was bad.
shotgun, takes a snap, looks, turns, runs upfield. Is he okay? That was the ugliest slide I have ever seen in my entire life. What the heck is he doing?
I don't know. He should have spiked that.
He takes a step. He fake snapped.
Oh my god!
He fake
And now-
spiked. Step
And now
back.
they time out. And now
and
they
then
time out.
get sacked by Hughes. Look, he fake snapped. He fake spiked it. And Hughes said, I wasn't fooled. That's a massive fail.
And now they time out. Why didn't they just time out last play and then they would be on the second down timeout instead of getting
not
sacked?
watching the same series.
Okay, so this is where you get into this whole thing.
No, I'm talking about
Where-
the play beforehand.
Yeah.
You're down 4 scores, and this is Belichick and McDaniels.
Hey, you
overthinking
asked for
themselves.
something special. That was something special.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was always very special.
It's called poor clock management.
It was very special.
Yeah, short bus special.
It's yellow and it's short, and people inside are wearing helmets. Is what that was.
Yeah. There's a snap, quick pass over to Myers, drops down quickly at the 45-yard line. Still short. It's fourth down and about 5. And we got a timeout.
Punt.
Brandon
Wow.
Wood says, thank you, Pass Nation, for keeping McDaniels as in the OC role in New England. I'll stick with Reich.
No, we need to trade him to another team.
I really
down
was
and
expected a lot more from.
Look
the
at that.
offense this year.
4th and 5th
in this game.
22 seconds left, no timeouts, 4th and 5. Ninkowski says, "You the man, Joe." They're at the 45-yard line, shotgun, Myers in motion, running back to his right. Split receivers, takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks, throws. Oh, wow, what a beautifully freaking pass play to Jacoby Myers, back shoulder throw, completed, gets that first down. They got to clock this. They have to clock it. That was not a fake spike that time. There's 6 seconds left. That's enough time for one play, maybe a quick play. They don't have any timeout, so it has to be an out of bounds, or do you just kick the field goal with 6 seconds?
Well,
left?
I mean, I don't think Folk is all that incredibly healthy either, and
What are you talking about?
this
Nick
well,
Folk.
he was
Nick
on.
Folk
he
has
was-
made. Nick Folk is one of the most
He was on
accurate
the injury
kickers
report for today. Okay, I'm just
inside
saying.
50 in the
All right,
NFL.
He was on the injury report today.
Here we
That's all I'm
are.
saying.
He's the most accurate field goal kicker inside 50 in the NFL.
And he made
didn't
it.
say he
It's
wasn't.
not a blowout, guys. Well, it's still a blowout, but it's not.
It's not a shutout.
It's not a shutout.
You know what I mean?
It's a
But
timeout.
what I'm saying about that is, though,
Buffalo iced him. Buffalo iced him.
he
Wow.
was on the injury report. Okay,
He's
that's
been
a
on
fact.
the injury report. He's been on the injury report all
For a long
season.
time. Okay, not
I
that
know.
not that I don't trust the guy. I'm just saying. You don't know what I mean. Like Hot Rod was on the injury report. He dinged himself up pregame for crying out
Where's
loud.
Connor? I want to know if this is where you use the 2 kicker formation.
Oh gosh.
We bring out I can't remember the guy's name. Norvell I can't remember.
Scott Norwood.
Nordine.
Norwood. Yeah. Wide
Nordine.
right.
We
Yeah.
bring out Nordine for the 58-yarder.
That was a Giants, though.
For the 62.
That was a Giants, though.
All right. So
Yeah.
the Patriots finally get on
Quinn
the
Nordine.
board.
Quinn Nordine. He's going to bring him up for the 63-yarder.
What do you
And it's
do here?
halftime. Well, almost.
Squib
It's 1
kick.
second away from
You got to
halftime.
squib kick it. Okay, obviously.
At least,
What if
at
Buffalo
least it's not
returns this for a touchdown? That'd be a heck of an answer, would it not?
Squib kick it.
Oh, yeah, up in the air. Down.
Buffalo
after the
Bills
10,
biggest
runs it
fan.
in.
Appreciate you being in here, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
You should ask him to come in so he can help us with the
Now, I took the Patriots in this game, but I didn't put any money on it.
Sarah,
I'm
what's up,
telling you.
Sarah?
There's a reason.
What's FPF? Look at my F or PFP profile picture.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is. Profile picture.
I can't zoom in on that.
I have no idea.
Someone tell me what it says, because I can't zoom in on that.
I'm not doing that.
Just watching the game, Sarah. That's awesome. I'm just calling the game. And that is the squib, and he picks it up
There
at
you
about
go.
the
Okay,
5
all
and
right,
he kneels it.
all
Now the
right.
game's over. All right.
Now the game's over.
Oh, okay. McChicken vlog says that his favorite team is whoever's playing the Pats.
Who?
Buffalo Bills' biggest fan is my favorite.
Oh, yeah,
team
yeah,
is
yeah.
whoever's playing the Pats. Okay.
I don't
All
know.
right.
No, I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. You know, that's like my buddy Mike Travilla down there in Cincinnati. He hates the Steelers. He hates the Steelers. Hates them with a passion. And oh my God. And then like some of the vitriol from that comes to me, of course. And you know, screw you and this, that, and the other thing and whatever. But like he's it's kind of bizarre. Like when you get into these kinds of games like this with because I'm the type of guy, okay, look, Sixburg, right? Okay. If I see the Bengals go, knowing the misery that fan base is going through, I'm gonna pull for them. I'm gonna pull for them, and they're representing the AFC North, and that's the kind of thing I'm looking at here. I don't think Bills fans are almost in the same exact position that Bengals fans are in.
Yeah.
So I can't necessarily blame them for kind of hating on the whole thing, but they're doing it. They're doing it. This game's proven it. I honestly thought, McDermott couldn't really get it done in this game. So you know what I'm saying? It's just I thought the Patriots come in here with a better game plan, and I think that's what you're seeing. It's not necessarily execution. I just don't agree with the game plan for the Patriots to this point. And the Bills are exploiting it.
Yeah, I like what I see from the Bills are literally beating the Patriots at their own game. They're running the football down their throats, and they're beating them at the line of scrimmage on defense.
Yep.
And that's a problem.
I'm feeling an Atlanta comeback.
Really?
27-3.
I don't think this. The Patriots are not playing the Falcons, dude.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
I know.
You really went there.
This isn't the Falcons you're playing against here. Guys, smash that like button, hit subscribe. You're not subscribed, tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time we go live or upload a video. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to check out all the stuff in the description. I appreciate it, including Newsbreak. You can support us by clicking on the Newsbreak link and giving us a follow. It's free and it drops money in my pocket because, yeah, I appreciate that by anyone who does it. This video is sponsored by Newsbreak. Newsbreak is an app used over 1.5 billion times a month by people just like you to get local news via articles or videos by those who are focused on that specific area. People like myself. Just use the link in the description of this video to download it. Then search a city, state, or someone specific, like myself, Colts Law. Then make sure to follow them so you'll get all the news fresh as it comes out. So I said I thought the Bills would win this in a blowout. I wasn't expecting, 24 points at halftime blowout, but that's what I was expecting. And I said if they didn't win the game, that Sean McDermott would lose his job, or at least deserves to lose his job. He's definitely played well enough now to be like, I'm safe. But when it comes to the Patriots, I don't feel like that they're playing like they want it bad enough, at least on defense. They seem a little flat on defense to me.
Yeah, I think there's a degree of that too, but I think also what you have to look at is the Bills did get the ball first. And, really, if you really think about this kind of in more of a terms of actual, like the gritty parts, the grody parts of football, how they wanted the ball first, or who won the toss? Does anybody know who won the toss?
Oh,
The coin flip?
Yeah, Patriots.
The Patriots, and they deferred.
Mhm.
So the Bills got the ball first. They decided we're gonna smack these guys in the mouth, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna make these guys have to tackle that. Probably the best thing that happened to the Bills in this game, to be honest with you, because you don't, man, you know what it's like to try to play football in this kind of cold weather. It's a lot harder to tackle. It's a lot harder to do all that stuff.
It's harder to catch the football, believe it or not.
It's hard to catch the football too. And but it's really, really hard on defense because you really don't want to get hit in this kind of weather. And so that was probably.
But it's a mindset. Didn't the Patriots practice in the freezing cold all week to get prepared for this game? And the Bills practiced indoors?
What was the last?
Yeah,
what was the Bills last game?
The Patriots have that complex where they can do it, and they can do anything they want. They can make that thing freezing fucking cold, and they use things to they can make it hot. They can make it hot. They can make it cold. They can make anything they want, and that's what they do. They can even put in. They can pump in noise to.
Can they pump in snow?
Noise. I don't think they can do that.
Well, I mean, there's snowmakers out there.
I'm sure they could.
Yeah,
I'm sure they could.
They could pump in. They could probably do that. Who knows? You're right.
Bring it in from Colorado and their ski resorts.
They make snow machines. Snow machines, and they probably take snow machines. They just thing and.
Okay, but here's my point with this. Okay, the Patriots last played in Miami, and they were in their indoor facility. They were practicing in warm weather to get ready for Miami. They went down there. They lost. Now they got to come back up and play in the cold. The Bills played the Jets. They're more. It's a thing. It's a real thing. With this weather and your body adjusting to the weather, it's a real thing. This is when people get
players
sick.
All drove to the game today in convertibles.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about right there.
That's what he did.
That's gangster. That's gangster. That's OG.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking about. So the Patriots had the disadvantage of having
in the back of El Camino's.
I mean, really, I believe it.
They were in the back of El Camino.
El Camino. Okay.
Halftime report. Here's that one game, guys.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well,
halftime report.
But I that's a real thing. That is a real thing.
Yeah, definitely. But my thought process is, I mean, like Matt Judon and this pass rush has been, a lot's been said about it over the season for the Patriots, and they are unable to get to Josh Allen right now. I mean, he's had all day to stand back here and throw the football, and that's kind of makes me. Why is that happening? Because that wasn't the case the previous games that they played. I mean, even the last game when Bills won, they were still able to get to Josh Allen occasionally. I don't think they've rushed him once this game. inside of that 2 to 3 second window, from the snap. I don't think I've seen it once. Most of his runs were either designed or he sat back there for 3-4 seconds and then
4
waited and then
hours.
took off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
kind of, that'd be a little bit worrisome.
Well, yeah, and this goes back to, you don't want to get hit. You're trying to save yourself for the running back. I mean, this cold weather, I'm telling you, this is no joke. And I'm not trying to make excuses for the Patriots. I'm not trying to make excuses for the Bills or anything like that. But this in this kind of weather, it is absolutely, your extremities are just thumping.
Mm-hmm.
It's so painful to play the game unless you can control. You have control on offense. You can dictate the terms. Okay, you can sub people out. You can, do this, do that. You're the one who's hitting people.
Yeah.
You're not the one
definitely.
who has to stop, somebody who's barreling down the field at 20 mile an hour and put yourself in and put your body through that. It's a real thing. Now, is Buffalo going to have the advantage, if they have to go on the road? I don't know. I mean, that's my thinking behind this.
Well, I mean,
they play very well at home. They play very well at home.
Well,
they're extremely well at home.
The fact that they know how to play in weather like this, cold weather, rain, snow, whatever, that will help them, even though they are a pass first team, but they are running the football very, very well in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I would pay a pretty penny to be a fly on the wall in Bill Belichick's locker room right now.
That, and we also talked about too, with totally Mac Jones. Even, and I'm not trying to discredit Mac Jones. I think he's a fantastic.
I think he's played pretty good so far. He's
a fantastic young quarterback in his rookie year in this environment. This is, they're getting spanked, but obviously, I mean, the thing about this is he's a warm weather guy. He's a warm weather guy. Period. Point blank. He has not had to play in these kind of conditions, especially under these circumstances. It's not something that he's had to do because, football games before Thanksgiving in Foxborough are a little bit different than they are in January. And you're talking about, minus Fahrenheit conditions, not Celsius, Fahrenheit. It's cold. But
I'll tell you what he's doing. He's learned something that Tom Brady has learned how to do in cold weather. He's wearing a scuba suit.
Yeah.
What he should have done. Which
is what Hoyer taught him what to do, is what Tom Brady passed on to Hoyer. Hoyer told him to put on a scuba suit when you play football. And that's what he did the last Buffalo Bills game. And that's what he's doing this game. He's wearing an entire full body scuba suit, which breaks up the wind and breaks up the cold.
Well, sure. But the other part of the advice he should have taken from Tom Brady was to deflate the footballs before the game. And that's what he should have done.
And that's not a knock either. That's because
it's not a knock, but he could be just like Aaron Rodgers. He could like him overinflated.
Yeah, but in the cold. But what I'm saying is in this cold, if it's inflated properly, it's like throwing a rock, right?
Yeah.
And if it's deflated just a little bit, it's not quite as bad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the grip and with catching the damn thing. I mean,
as we know, as the game goes along, the balls deflate a little bit. It's air, whatever you call it.
Well, yeah, it's like car tires. It's not. I'm not saying it's a knock, but it's like car tires. When it gets this cold, your tire pressure is going to deflate.
Yeah. And then you air it up to its proper inflation, and the next day, the temperature rises back up to 70 degrees, and all of a sudden your tire pressure is like at 70, and you're like, why did my tire just pop?
Yep, exactly. That's a fantastic point.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fantastic point. I mean, and that's legit. You know, then the
Mhm.
rubber dries out, the air's dehydrated, that cold sucks all the moisture out of the air. It freezes. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. This weather. I mean, and you know, so even though there's not wind, there's not precipitation. This kind of cold is just look at him. He's wearing a
Parka.
meat suit. I mean, come on, come on, let's go.
He's wearing
You
the
know,
same coat that he was. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, you know, working in a frozen warehouse when the
Mhm.
temperature is like, you know, a Smurf suit we used to call them.
Negative 20 out there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's the kickoff beginning the second half of the game. I need to change it to the third quarter. We have a return. He cuts back. Ooh, nice little move inside, but he still only gets to about the 24-yard line. Let me change the banner to third quarter. Here we go. Do-do-do-do. Quarter. Trace. There we are. Dun 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 dun. Ah, wrong thing.
Olszewski is our returner, just to let you know.
Okay.
And we got shotgun running back to his left, takes a snap. That's a handoff to Harris. Harris, or no, wait. Yeah, Harris is 37, right?
No, 38. Stevenson's. Yeah, Stevenson's 37.
Okay. Well, it's a 3-yard run. It'll be second down and 7.
Where's Stevenson?
Did you?
Oh, the 38 is Stevenson. 38 is Stevenson.
So I'm right.
They're all three in the same.
27.
I sometimes like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 20. Yeah, that's Harris.
Did you see that corner on the right side?
Yep.
Of the offense?
Offset eye.
Now they're
Snap. Oh, what a blitz. But they let him go because it was
There
a
you
running
go.
back screen. Good play right there.
Okay. All right.
Good play call at the proper time to pick up 10 and a first down to Stevenson. That was a perfect play call at the perfect time. Because they sent a blitz with Milano.
Well, here's the interesting thing about this. The Patriots had the right flanker all day against that corner on a post route, basically. And then the Bills adjusted to that. And that's why you've seen that play call right there.
That's another handoff. Oh, he's got a little bit of edge right there. Breaks a couple tackles, picks up about 15 on the run.
Yep.
Stevenson is out there just hammering home right now. Looking good on the run, as a matter of fact. Running very tight up against the blockers. There's Harris coming back in now. No, he's leaving the field. No, that was Stevenson that ran it, though, wasn't it? Well, I thought I saw 38 on the run. There's Leslie Frazier, defensive coordinator, 1st and 10 at the 49, and the Bills 49. Takes a snap, 5-step drop, quick pass out to the side. That's intercepted.
And picked off.
That was a bad decision right there. That was the first bad decision, bad pass that I've seen tonight by Mac Jones, and the Bills made him pay. He threw it behind Hunter Henry. The linebacker got up there.
That was good coverage. I mean, that was good coverage. I mean,
it was still
I don't
a little bit behind him, though.
Yeah, I don't necessarily blame the play call on that too much. But yeah, I do agree that was a bad decision. I mean, like, you know, come on. Like they had that drive going right there, and then
you were running the ball so well.
Yeah, but these are things he has to learn. If you're going to throw it throw it out and down lower instead of up and up higher like this. Throw it down and down here so where you catch it, not where he bounces it up and bounces it back there like that. These are things he's going to have to learn in his second year.
Mm-hmm. But they're running the ball so well. And now?
Yeah. But here's the thing. If you're running the balls good, why are you going to the pass now? Keep going back to the trough until the run doesn't go well.
But I don't blame them for doing that. You have to maintain some kind of balance on offense. You
Not
have
me,
to.
not me.
You
Not me.
have to, though. You have
If you're
to.
getting 15 yards of carry, keep
Okay,
going
but if
to
you're
the
running
draw.
the ball well, I don't understand why you call an out route on that play.
You
No.
shouldn't.
I
Yeah,
don't understand why you try to throw an out route to a tight end
you don't.
on that play.
That should have been another run.
That should have been another run.
Or,
The way they were running the football, keep running the damn football.
Keep
or
running
a
the damn
or a
thing.
check down, or
Yeah.
something even like, okay, my favorite route, a slant, something like that to keep the linebackers on their heels so that they can't
Even give
tee
it out
off
to your
on you.
H-back, Jonnu Smith, and go off to the thing and put one out to the side. But keep running the ball. They are terrible
No.
at the run.
I would not have called an out route. I would not have thrown to an out route on that play.
They're
So
like
you just think
26th
that's
or
on Mac Jones
27th
there?
in the league.
Do you just think that's on Mac Jones there? I mean,
Yes.
Yes, or was
that's
that
all Mac
like
Jones.
That was on Mac
where
Jones
he put the
because of his
ball.
ball placement.
His
It
ball
was
placement.
not good ball placement at all.
Ball placement. He needed to
That
put
was
it, like I said,
bad
if he
ball
put it down
placement.
low and he put it to where he can get it and he missed it, then it would have
Or
gone
threw
down
it out
off
in
to the
front
side.
of him instead of behind him. I mean, he threw it
Right.
behind him,
Yeah.
and allowed the linebacker to make a play on the ball and knock it up in the air. Had he led Hunter Henry, that might have been a completion, but he didn't lead him. Either way, Henry wasn't going to get any yak yards off of that play because there was a safety behind him and a linebacker, very close in coverage. But I think the decision to throw it to him at that point in time, plus the bad accuracy on that throw, puts that all on Mac Jones. But that was the first bad mistake I saw from Mac Jones this game so far. Even that first interception, that was a really pretty ball.
Oh no, that was a dime, dude.
Yeah,
that was a dime. It was just a great defensive play on that.
There's a handoff, another handoff run. This time he only picks up about 2 though, right up the gut, and they're going to pause right there and not move for the next 15-20 minutes. No, little choppy. I'm not my stream's a little bit choppy, ladies and gentlemen, but shout out to the person who is actually streaming it because he's the one streaming it. So thank you. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go, Brandon.
2nd down and 8. We got shotgun, one running back to his right. We got bunch formation to his left. Takes a snap, looks, quick pass out to the running back, who gets to about the 48-yard line. That's a pickup of about 4. It'll be 3rd down and manageable. 3rd and 4, I guess.
Yep, 3rd and 4. Look at that. 90-70, touchdown. 10-80, touchdown.
They've scored a touchdown every time that they've had the ball.
Every single time they touched the ball.
Like I said,
I'm really surprised.
This is an indictment on the Patriots defense, to be
I agree. With you. I agree.
Quick pass out to the running back, another 1st down. To Singletary, picks up about 10 on the catch and run. And
they got to figure out. Yeah, what they're doing is they're trying to keep him in the well, and they need to figure out how to keep him in the well and sack him at the same time.
Yep. You cannot. Yeah.
You cannot give
play
him all
zone
day
coverage and give him all day. No.
All day. Yeah, you're doing 2 things at once. You're doing zone coverage in the backfield and keeping him in the well, and you can't do that.
You can play zone coverage, and if you can't get the pressure with your 4, send 5, but still keep the zone coverage.
Right.
I agree with playing zone coverage against Allen, though. Good hard run right there by Singletary.
Again, that left 5. Side flat.
Right there. That's as good as a run play right there. 5 yards every time.
These corners for New England don't want to tackle anybody. I mean,
they don't.
This is
Loyalist says mad respect for Matt, and I agree because he is holding his shit very, very well. Because I promise you, when I saw the Colts in a similar situation in Week 18, I was not holding my shit nearly as well. That's a designed run coming out to the outside. Oh my goodness, all the way down to the 23-yard line, right down the right sideline, and I think that's Isaiah McKenzie. Yep. That was a beautiful run. McKenzie lined up at the running back position, and he just followed his blocker right down the sideline until McCourty was able to push him out after a good 16,
I think so too. I think it's
17-yard
coming back.
run. Josh Allen just standing there because that's what he's been doing all day, even when the ball's live. Empty backfield.
What?
Spread formation, takes a snap, quick pass. It's a wide receiver screen. That's Cole Beasley. That's the first time we've seen Beasley. There's the flag. It'll probably be holding. That's going to be holding. One of the receivers probably got a hold on that.
Beasley had COVID, though, so leave him alone. Don't mess with Cole Beasley. He had COVID, though. Leave the guy alone. That's why we ain't seen him in a while.
Will this be the third Dawson Knox touchdown?
I almost got there.
It wouldn't shock me. At all. But at this point, if I'm McDermott, I'm just going to grind the clock down. I'll settle for a field goal at this point. Really.
Yeah. 1st and 20.
That was
at the 34-yard line. Running back to his left,
what
3 receivers to his left. That's an interesting formation. That's 4 guys on his left side. Takes a snap. He's going downtown.
Right there.
Open.
Sanders.
Fucking Jawan Williams.
You gotta be kidding me.
Fucking.
He went downtown and hit Emmanuel.
Downtown. Sanders on the.
My goodness! He just blew right by his coverage. Right by his. Look at that. No safety help all day. He come back to it.
That looked like cover. That looks like cover 3. That looks like cover 3. And this is where okay, what are you doing?
Why? Why do you stop in the middle of the field when the guy is going to the end zone?
Right.
He just stops. Go with him.
He was probably in zone. Yeah, it was a zone coverage.
I know that, but that guy's going to the end zone. There's no one there.
Missed. That's the second extra point missed today by him.
I know, but it don't mean anything.
No, you're right. But let me change the score here real quick. But yeah, that's just wow.
Wow. Okay. Hey, you know what? I don't mind being wrong in this particular thing. I think I was just playing a little bit of devil's advocate with this pick, but I really didn't expect this poor of a performance from the Patriots. I really didn't.
They're playing zone.
No disrespect. No disrespect.
You can say all you want.
I don't think the Patriots are used to playing zone. The Colts play zone all the time.
They're man to man. They're man, but this year they have to because Jones is out, and now Ridley's out because of not Ridley, but
thought you was about to say he had COVID toe too.
Yeah, not Ridley, but our other cornerback is out because of he's out.
Well, Horn's doing a good
threes.
job. Horn's doing a good job of taking Diggs out.
Yeah, other than that,
we haven't really seen much
earlier.
of Diggs.
He had one big 50-yard pass earlier. That was it, really. Look at this. Third quarter, Patriots 3, Bills 33. That's a lot of threes. Loyalist, that's a good question, Matt. What do you want to see from your guys the rest of the game?
I want to see a lot of defense. That's what I want to see. Which I know I'm not going to see. I want to see them go man to man. I want to see them get rid of this zone defense because it's not working. They need to go man to man because if you're keeping the defense in Allen in the well, you can't be going zone. And that's a perfect example of Jawan Williams. He's waiting for the guys in the backfield, the safeties or whatever, to come over to the thing to help him out. And they're not being able to do that because you got Diggs over here. He's probably over there. And they're sliding over to Diggs to double team him. And there's no one back there. And even though I'm zone and I have to stay in my zone, boom, I would have gone up all the way with him. I would have been regardless, because what you can't leave a guy open to go into the end zone, because guess what? You have a great great quarterback back there, and he's going to go launching when he's open in the end zone. There's regardless, I would have gone straight up in there and I would have gone with him. And Bill wouldn't have said anything about it.
I'll tell you what, that play was a zone beater play, because they had the slot receiver do in and out, which kept the safety on the inside of the hash, so that when Sanders went out, when Sanders went out, that cornerback covering that side of the zone did not realize he did not have safety help over the top for Sanders. That was just a perfect play to beat zone by Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much a streak route. I mean, that was,
and that's another reason why I think a man-to-man right now would be the great way to go for a while. I know there's certain ways to beat man-to-man too. I know there's great ways to combat both, but I think we do better on man-to-man coverage. And especially when you're trying to keep the running quarterback in the thing, but to get that time to get those guys to sack him, so he doesn't have much time. He's building a campfire back there. I mean, he's pitching a tent. I mean, and you can't do that without man to man. You can't. He's just
and typically your man
secondary all day long.
There you go.
All right.
We don't have
motion, undershot, under center, takes a snap. I think there's going to be a flag here but it looked like the defense jumped a little bit, but I don't see a flag. But I thought that was a little bit of encroachment to me. I think they're going to call it.
When you talk about a man beater rush, you're talking about your bubble.
We're missing Jalen Mills. Like
you're talking about, your pick routes. You're talking about,
scissor routes, which is a pick route basically. Drags are really good.
Drags are fantastic. If you're keying on a running back,
Mm-hmm. Myers actually caught that football. Wow, it's still third down.
Right.
But you're right. You cannot play zone and not get pressure with your front four. You just can't do it.
Yeah, because that's the entire concept of it. Is
exactly.
Tackling in space.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I hate the cover 3 concept. That's why I can't stand it.
And they're running that.
I hate because you're putting a quarterback on an island in a zone scheme. It just never works. Somebody's going to recognize that, and they are going to burn you every single time. I hate cover 3. I absolutely hate it.
Buffalo got hit with too many men on the field, gave them a first down. They got a first down off a flag. Oh, no, 3rd and 7. Thought it was a first down on too many men, but okay. Takes a snap, 5-step drop, looks. He's throwing downtown. Oh, what a catch by Bourne.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Bourne. That's what I'm talking about. The dude can do stuff with space, and he did it. Oh, you don't do that. Don't do that. You don't want a flag. This was a great job by Bourne.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great job by Bourne.
That was a nice catch.
Getting open like that and getting that catch and getting downfield, that yak yards.
The yak yards was just amazing because, I mean, look at that. Look at all those guys around him. Beautiful play. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. We're looking at shotgun. Yep. Running back to his left. Takes a snap. That's a handoff. That's a reverse. That's Bourne with the reverse. You asked for something special. And that's what I've been talking about earlier. Get Bourne and something like that. Did I not say get Bourne on a play just like that earlier?
Yes.
And they did it, and they picked up like 15 on that run.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Well, we've seen this in the Bengals game too.
They're starting to mix it up. I think Bill went to him and said, "We need to start getting open up this book, man."
How are you going to keep the defense in front?
Buffalo Bills players down.
Yeah, but I saw that Buffalo Bills player. Did you see who it was?
I hope it's not serious, but that's number 97.
I don't like to see anybody down. I don't like to see anybody go out of the game.
They're dragging his hand around. So, oof.
Did you see a number?
97.
Hold on one second. Let me look. Let me pull the Bills. So it's defense. Hold on.
How long was my
It's Mario Anderson,
Mario?
defensive end.
Yep.
Mario Anderson, defensive end.
So, how long has my brisket been in the oven now? Is it time to go baste that sucker?
Might be.
Well, how
Or
long has
inject
it
it?
been?
Yeah, what
That's what
time
I'm
was
thinking
that?
of.
No, it was about 6 o'clock. That's 4 hours.
Yeah, I could probably baste that sucker before I go in there.
Yeah,
and
you could
check
probably
it a
base it
little
about
bit.
now, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying it when it starts to smell good, coming from a pastry chef right here, when it starts to smell good, go check it.
My grandmother was a pastry chef. That was her job.
No,
Yep, that's what's my job.
no,
She made
I don't do
wedding
birthday.
cakes and birthday cakes and anniversary cakes and
Um,
all kind of cakes and pies and stuff like that. She went to school to do it, and
So did I.
she made cakes for senators, Indiana
Oh
senators.
wow,
Yeah,
very
she
good.
was
I worked at the largest Marriott in the world.
nice.
Yeah, I also was a sous chef, which is assistant to the chef, and I worked at Emerald's Orlando. That was my best job, but I worked at some other nice fine dining restaurants here in Orlando.
The Minuteman asks.
That's what I.
Go ahead. Hold on one second. We'll get right back to you.
Yeah,
Minuteman asks,
go,
Lawrence,
go.
what's your opinion on Mac Jones' performance? And I'm going to tell you, I think Mac's had a actually good day. He's had 2 interceptions. I don't put the first one against him. His only really, really bad pass was that second interception where he threw it behind Hunter Henry and allowed the linebacker to tip that ball up so that it could get intercepted. But other than that, I think overall, I think Mac's actually done a pretty good job. I think his arm strength came into play a couple times, though. That first interception had a little bit to do, I think, with his arm strength. That play that he threw just earlier to Bourne was very close to getting knocked out of the air because, he had to lob that sucker up. Speaking of him, he just throws a – that was a after I just got done saying, oh, you're doing a great job, he throws a running back screen to the running back while the running back had a defender between him and the running back. You can't do that. That play is dead. Lucky that wasn't intercepted as well. I would have probably rolled out to my right and took off running if I had to, rather than do what he did. And then if you have to, throw the ball away.
Well, it's also McDaniel's offense too.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what's going to happen here.
Stevenson
You got
to his left, takes a snap, 3-step drop, quick pass over the middle. That's Henry. And he's going to get knocked down. Oh, no, that was Stevenson. My bad.
West Coast, okay. That's not even what I would consider a flat route. That's almost
that's a wheel.
That's almost a release and
that's
hook.
a wheel.
That's like it's not even a wheel route. I forget what they call those. It's almost like a drag with the running back. I mean, you see this time and time again. Like,
3rd down and 6. Not a problem, Minuteman. 3rd down and 6. Shotgun, 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Empty backfield. Myers in motion. Takes a snap. 2.5-step drop. It's kind of interesting. Nice little pass for a first down. Just gets the first down to Myers. And it is 1st and goal. Inside the 5. The Patriots threatening to put points on the board that isn't a field goal. I think Myers has had a pretty good day today, too. He ain't dropped anything.
Yes. Yeah. Bourne and Myers have had good days. Yes. Bourne and Myers are
single setback, big formation, toss sweep to the right. That didn't go nowhere. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a yard. 2nd goal at the 3.
all right. So let's take a look at something here.
Guys, smash that like button, hit subscribe. You're not subscribed. Tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time I go live. Another big formation. Jones under single center, single
open.
setback. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, looks, points, throws to the fans. I wonder if he signed it with a Sharpie first. I don't. There's a lot of jibber jabber and
what the heck is going on here?
right there around the line of scrimmage by the defensive and offensive line.
You know what I don't really understand here is why we had 2 AFC games on today.
Oh, that was a nice catch by the cameraman.
Yeah.
Third down and goal at the 3-yard line. Empty backfield. Bourne in motion. He jacks his leg up about 3 times before he calls for the football. He throws it after a pump fake, and it goes right through someone's hands. But I don't know if Myers actually had an opportunity for that football. Myers coming across. What happens here? Oh, it was behind him. It was behind Myers.
It's still, he had 2 hands on it. I mean, you know.
Yeah, he should have caught that. Myers should have caught that.
But this is where we go back to this whole thing about this cold weather. I mean,
they're going for it. 4th and goal at the 3. Was a running back. Now it's empty backfield. I think that's Bolden. Takes a step back, looks, throws to the corner of the end zone. Wide open.
Oh, wow. Bourne.
Right in the back corner of the end zone. And that is a touchdown. Congratulations, Kendrick Bourne. You have.
Yeah, I like the call. I like the call there on that out route. I mean, if you look, you know, there's really no safety help in the middle. And, you know, what that tells you is that they're playing a run. And you basically got, even though it was a zone look, you've got the corner, basically almost playing cover 2 on that. I like the play call. It was a great execution.
Alpha Wolf, how can you ask, is this a Falcon choke version number 2? The Bills have yet to do anything other than score a touchdown on every time they've touched the football, right?
I know. I was kidding about that.
There's no way this is a choke version. Just saying, because the Bills have just scored every time they touched it, and not just scored.
Besides,
touchdown.
even in the Falcon game, I didn't say that till the very end of the game.
Right. Right. You got 19 minutes to come up with 24 points. That'll be interesting. Tevin says, keeping the hope alive.
I've seen stranger things happen.
Well, I've seen more than 24 points scored in the 4th quarter. Pittsburgh Steelers. And there's the extra point, and it's good.
And that's Pittsburgh Steelers, and we all know they stink.
Well, let me change.
It's going to take we're going to have a whole new friggin' defense come on this field for the Patriots to turn this fucking.
Well,
I didn't know T.J. Watt played for the Patriots. What? That's weird. Minka Fitzpatrick is on that team. What?
Yeah. Minka Fitzpatrick.
Stefan came off of the IR and jumped out there to play for him.
Darnold's a defensive end.
Sorry.
You honestly think, though, that TJ Watt has any kind of merits for the MVP conversation?
I think
yes.
MVP, yes, because he broke the all-time sack record. And he won't win it, but I think he has merit for it.
I mean, he's never going to get it, but I mean, without him, the stat line is the Steelers are undefeated when he plays 60% of the snaps or more. And they're 2-5 if he doesn't play 60% of the snaps. And I hear these Steelers fans talk about, it was all Big Ben, 4th quarter performance. And, no, get out of that. I really think there's not enough. I really think there's not enough weight placed on defense in this league anymore. And I think we're seeing this today. And I'm not trying to compare the Patriots to the Steelers in any way, shape, or form. But I mean, this Patriots defense has just really not been what we thought they should be.
Oh, I could tell you that. I could tell you that. I could tell you that a while ago. I could tell you that beginning of the year.
I really thought they were going to bring a lot more, exotic. And I thought McDaniels was going to be a lot more creative in this game. Not that it's over, but to me that's his garbage time TV. But it was still good execution.
I'm going
He's
to
better in the second half
and say this game is over.
I'm with Ray. I was with Ray in the first half.
Patriots could score 3 more touchdowns and they'll lose this game. They have yet to stop the Bills.
You have to stop the Bills to get above the Bills.
Yeah.
And unless we see something massive from the defense, you ain't gonna win the game.
What's up, delusional Pats fan? Appreciate you being in here.
Is that Ross?
No.
It's delusional Pats fans. He's on Ray's channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
New England is playing too safe, and the defense is cockapoo. Came up with my own word. What's up, Joe? Appreciate you being in here. I remember saying all week the Bills will beat them by 10 or more. Okay. Pats fan says, delusional says, I hope the Bills put up 50 and get the geriatrics out.
Yeah, Joey hangs out in Discord.
Joe does.
Yeah.
And there's the kickoff. And there it is. And we're returning it. We're at the 20. And he cuts inside and gets dropped at the 23. Do I just change the score to 39 and get it over with? Because it's almost guaranteed.
Hey, don't count your eggs till they're hatched.
They're going to score a touchdown and miss the extra point.
Don't count your eggs till they're hatched.
Alpha Wolf says, so much for my precious score prediction of 23-19. Well, you know what? I said 27-17. So
I look like an idiot.
We could still have the JC Jackson effect.
Whatever.
That's another delayed handoff to the running back, and he busts up the middle for 10 and a first down. I'll tell you who's having a good day, and that's Devin Singletary.
They're dinking and dunking.
Devin Singletary's having a really good game. What's up, River Scavenger?
Yeah, well, Knox is the one who put this team ahead to be. I mean, like he was having a field day that first quarter. He was like on fire.
Yeah, he was. Dawson Knox had 2 touchdowns early.
Yeah, and that's what put the Patriots in this down 2 scores with halfway to go through the first quarter. So I mean, you give some credit to this dude too.
Shotgun. That's another. Nope. That was play action. He's going to throw it out there to Dawson Knox, who we just talked about, and he's going to burrow his way down for about 9. And he's going to lay there on the field. No. Minuteman says the consistency of the Patriots defense looks like Swiss cheese. I'm going to say no. The consistency of the Patriots defense right now looks more like what comes out of a human body after eating 4 pounds of X-Lax.
Okay. Yeah, well, you could also say something like paper mache or something like that.
Yeah. Big formation, stack, man in motion. That's a handoff to the running back. Sees a little bit of a daylight, but it closes quickly, picks up about 1.5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1.5 yards. Actually, there hasn't been many drops. There's been 2. So I don't understand. And that one drop in the end zone by Myers, that was a tough catch. It was thrown well behind him.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it still hit him on the hands, but it goes back to the ball being slippery. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
And the Hunter Henry thing, that's not a drop. That was a hell of a play. That was a bad pass and a good play by the linebacker covering.
Yep.
3rd down and 1. Allen, quarterback sneak, picks up about 47. No, he does get the first down, though.
Well, here's the other thing. Well, I don't think we've seen Zach Moss in here for a single snap today.
Nope.
It's Allen and Singletary in a rushing game.
Yep.
So this is another thing I don't understand about this Patriots defense and what's going on right now. I mean, like at some point you got to, Stephon Diggs has not been a factor in this game.
Other than the one catch.
Other than that one,
Yeah,
where
that's
he did
J.C.
break it.
Jackson. That's J.C. Jackson.
Shotgun. That's a fake handoff. Allen under pressure. Gets blitzed on. Still finds a way to get it out to Mr. Beasley to the 35-yard line and a 1st and 10.
I've always thought Cole Beasley has been underrated.
Oh, yeah.
His entire career. I liked him when he was in Dallas. I mean,
He's a great
I know this is not going to set well with Patriots fans, but I think he reminds me of
look at that sidearm throw.
Edelman. He reminds me of a Welker. He reminds me of even a
no.
He does. He actually he to me he does.
No.
I like Cole Beasley.
I really
I didn't say he's not good player, but he's not.
That's McKenzie on the end around. Takes the football out about 9 yards?
Right, because you think Edelman should be in the Hall of Fame.
No, I don't.
Okay. You're a Patriots fan. You probably do.
Another one of those funny little plays that you don't see every day that you think that the Patriots should play once in a while, but the Bills sure as heck brought it out of the cupboard. Bill's got his face mask on so tight it looks like he's eating it. Mac Jones pulled his face mask out of Bill Belichick's locker room, out of his personal locker, it looks like. Same exact one. And the Bills just driving down the field like it's just, a leisurely day in the park.
Well, I mean, this goes back to, the whole thing. I mean, I've survived a couple winters up there in, I'm one winter at least up there in upstate New York. It's a little bit different animal up there when you start talking about, even with New England. I mean, especially when you're talking about the coast, it gets cold up there, but it's not nearly. I mean, Buffalo is a completely different animal when you start talking about this weather. And not for nothing. And I'm not trying to blame, the weather for the reason why the Patriots aren't playing a good football today. But it is a completely different animal when you start talking about -5 temperatures, snow, just bone chilling, cold wind. You can't, unless your body is completely adjusted or able to completely adjust to it. It's a completely different environment to play in. It's almost like you're changing the sport. Basically, these teams that win games in September, October, and before Thanksgiving are not the teams that win ball games in January.
What's up, Infinite Heights?
Yeah, it's just not the same thing. And this is why they always talk about defense wins championships. And obviously, from my perspective, and I hate to say this, the Patriots defense is just not there today. Mm-hmm. And that's what I see. And the Bills defense, I'm not going to give too much credit to the Bills defense because I think you got to give the rookie quarterback a pass. And honestly, for Matt's, sake, I also have to think that you have to kind of say, yeah, this is a real ding on McDaniels. Mm-hmm. Because I haven't seen any real creative play calling on his part. This is where I really thought that the Patriots were gonna
open up
pull the bag of tricks out. You know what I'm saying? And
I'll tell you,
we haven't seen it from McDaniels.
From what I saw from the Bengals and Buffalo today, I think Buffalo would beat the Bengals.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
That's a tall sweep. Oh, nice move in the backfield to get the first down. Wow, Singletary's just having a day today. Roy Crosby, what's up? Appreciate you. They always
That's
say
it.
Bill Belichick can take away your best thing. The only thing he has taken away from the Bills today is the punter.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't think that was his choice either. To be honest with you. You know what I mean, bro? I mean, they've done a pretty good job with Stephon Diggs. He had that one,
Yeah.
But they're answering the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Here we
There's
go.
another handoff. Nice little cutback. Offensive line getting some push. What was a 2-yard gain becomes a 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. This Bills team is just running the ball against the Patriots. And that's what I would be upset about if I was a Patriots fan, is that the Bills, who don't run the football, is running the football against your team. You know, I'd be upset about it. They have 177 yards on the ground.
That's our worst spot, Lawrence.
I know, but this is also the Bills running game we're talking about. Man. Oh, nice fake over the middle.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh,
there it went. Okay, Matt, I gotta give you mad respect, brother, for hanging in there with us. Really. No, really seriously.
For those of you who just heard me laugh, and that was it. It was a fake handoff. Throws it right over the middle. Missed tackle.
Look at that.
And he just walks right into the end zone for a touchdown. And Josh Allen just standing there looking back and forth and says, "Did you see that? Did you see that?" What's the over-under? He misses this extra point.
Wide right.
All right.
How is that an over-under?
Did he make it? He did. Holy crap. It's 40-10. Let me change the score now. Hide. Edit.
Now, hey, I'm an idiot who had the Patriots winning this game, too.
Is it the fourth quarter
so
now?
Just, all right.
I'm just going to call it the fourth quarter.
I'm not saying I'm upset about it, but I'm not going to bet against Bill Belichick. But
for all you all that bet the over, congratulations.
Yeah, right. No, I wouldn't touch this game with a stolen.
I wouldn't have touched the over on this game with as cold as it was. But I mean, I knew everybody was talking about Buffalo's practicing indoors and not playing in the weather. And I'm just sitting there. They live in this kind of weather. They'll be fine as long as there's not 30+ mile an hour winds and rain or snow or something like that. That's not going to affect Josh Allen.
No, I wasn't worried about Buffalo and the weather because, I mean, they don't have the money that New England has. You know, New England's got that temperature control. You know, they were just down in Miami last week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so this is what I'm talking about. You know, Buffalo played the Jets. They're like, okay, we're good. You know, I know what it's like up there in New England.
Oh, 2 days. Monday, it's going to be crazy snow in Buffalo.
On the lakes and everything. I mean, yeah, but you know, I mean, that's a real thing.
If if they just moved our Buffalo Miami game to Monday like they wanted to, we would have been
right. I mean,
I think Bill was making too much of a stink
that is
about
a real thing, and I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying that is a real thing.
That's probably why they didn't.
That's
probably they didn't do it because there was crazy snow in Orchard Park.
Well, it's not even that. It's the temperature differences. When the temperature goes like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. When it goes like that, your body can't adjust, and your body's
Could you imagine a blizzard coming through Orchard Park on Monday night? Having to play in it.
Wow.
Well, I mean, maybe that would have changed things too. But I mean,
Josh Allen is 19 of 23, 268 yards, 4 touchdowns, 6 carries, 65 yards.
Insane.
That's about as close to a perfect score as you can have. 19 of 23, 268, and 4 tugs.
What is this QB rating?
Wow. I mean, wow. I don't know, but it's got to be pushing 100.
Hold on.
His QBR's got to be pushing 100 in this game. And 100's perfect.
Well, no, I'm not going to say QBR.
154.8.
So he does have a perfect quarterback rating.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
I said I figured he was got to be pretty darn close to a perfect
Not
quarterback
QBR,
rating.
His percentage is 82. His completion percentage is 82.6.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
His yards per attempt is 11.7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
He's got a perfect quarterback rating. Oh my gosh. A perfect quarterback rating against what you would consider one of the better pass defenses in the NFL. Right? And I consider it too. So it's it's no shame to say that. Allen is just a different animal.
Hmm.
Like I said, I think it's really close to being a perfect rating. It's not quite.
If they go in and beat like whoever they're gonna think is they're what they're the third ranked. They're the third ranked team. Is it the third ranked team? Buffalo's the third rank.
I think so.
Yeah.
Behind Kansas City.
So if they go in and
Titans.
beat, if they go in and beat whoever the Titans or the Kansas City Chiefs,
running back,
whoever they're going to play next. If they go into the Super Bowl, I won't be so upset. You know what I'm saying?
What if they get beat by the Titans?
Seriously.
I get you. What if they get beat by the Titans in the AFC Championship?
Well, that's not. I think the Titans are really good this year. They got a great defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when we played the Titans were, you know, that they didn't have Henry, they didn't have
Brown.
Yeah, they didn't have Brown, so we played you know we played a good defensive Titans, but we didn't play a great Tennessee. You know what I'm saying?
That was a big drop.
And come on, and nobody's buying that play action in the fourth quarter. I mean, come on.
That was a big drop.
You know, and that was okay. There we go again.
I think it could be Tennessee and Buffalo. It could be, you know.
Who's Johnson?
I'd like to see some new players. Who's Johnson?
Yeah, is he
for Patriots?
Yeah,
for Patriots.
Yeah,
it's Jacob Johnson's our fullback.
Okay, well he just dropped a wide open, perfect pass right in the numbers.
Yeah, but at the same time, nobody's buying that play action BS, and you're gonna run this stupid, you know, little like the seam / hook route option. I mean, come on, you know, look. Just mail it in. Are you gonna throw the ball downfield, or are we doing here? You got to do something.
They're mailing it in. They're mailing this.
They have to mail it.
It's all. I mean, you're not making 30 points up in 11 minutes. You don't give up, but I mean, come on now. You got it. You got to at least get your chump change.
What Ray says. It's what Ray says. I'm just sitting here and enjoying it now. I'm just watching my Patriots for the rest of the season.
He just dumped it off to the running back again. No, Jones got sacked. Okay. He got sacked by Carlos Basham.
To be completely honest with you, I did not see the Buffalo Bills defense stepping up this big. I really didn't.
I kind of did.
I mean, you know, it doesn't. I'm not shocked by it, but I really thought that, you know, the Patriots coaching staff was going to dial up something that was going to keep them on their heels.
Once they stopped that run, once they stopped the running attack and put everything on Mac Jones' shoulder, this game is different.
Well, I was wrong.
Oh, he picked it up anyhow and took off. What? Is he gone?
What the heck else?
He's gone. Do? Is he? He's taking that to the house.
You want to know?
Oh no, he got tripped up at the 40. What a punt return! What a punt return. Dude, he wasn't even going to touch the football. He was letting it go, and then he picked it up anyhow.
A ball security butthead. I mean, let's go. Okay, two
well,
hands
that's
on the
Micah
ball.
Hyde,
Like,
safety.
that could have easily gone the other
Yeah.
way right there.
That's Micah Hyde, the safety, but wow.
Yeah.
Minuteman asks, who do you blame the most for the loss?
Me?
I'm gonna say everybody. Me personally, I'm putting it on Bill Belichick. That's who I blame most because I think for the most part, the offense has done what they could. The defense came away with
Correct.
a couple timely turnovers, for the Bills. But for the most part, it shouldn't be that bad. The defense is the problem in this game, and
Yes.
Bill Belichick, when it comes to the defense, he's the guy. He's where the buck stops.
Yeah, exactly, and I agree with that 100%. Absolutely.
And Steve Belichick is, in a sense, it won't say that. Steve Belichick is running the defense, and I think this game is a little too big for Steve Belichick.
Well, here's the other part of this too. I mean, okay, look, and we talked about this earlier at the beginning of the stream, I believe, where you talk about all the assets that were brought in on free agency. The Patriots are like okay, we got a rookie quarterback. We're gonna go all in, kind of. They didn't trade draft picks or anything like that, like the Rams done. But at the same time, they spent a lot of money in free agency to try to get this team right, to try to support a rookie quarterback with the run game, with tight ends, and we just haven't seen the chemistry on the offensive side of the ball. So, I mean, to me, it's not necessarily about the defense so much. I mean, because they're playing a good team. To me, it's more about like they spent more money on the offensive side of the ball than they did on the defensive side of the ball. I know they had a couple of signings, but most of the splash signings were on the offensive side of the ball.
Speaking of that,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of that, is Jonnu Smith on the injury report or something?
Yeah.
No.
Where's he been all year?
Oh, is he on the injury report?
Where's he been all
Probably,
year?
but he's still on the field.
You've not seen him at all this game. I mean, at all.
Right,
He's not even targeted.
Yeah.
He's played a little bit. That's an issue
He's
with
on
the OC, right?
Right. Yeah. I agree with that. We've all talked about Jonnu Smith and how McDaniels has a problem getting him involved in the
Gallagher's game.
And Knox
getting him
again.
involved.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's down at the one.
That's probably gonna that could be Bill Belichick's worst signing is out of all the players is Jonnu Smith.
After that pass right there, Josh Allen has a perfect quarterback rating.
Did he get in there?
No, I don't
No.
think so.
I didn't think he did. It was close. Yeah.
Wait, is he touched? Yes.
Yeah, he did. He did. That's down by contact.
Yep.
Yeah, he's down.
Alpha Wolf says, ladies and gentlemen, we're witnessing the beatdown of a corpse at this moment. And not only are you right, but did he reach across? Oh no, they're going to call him down.
No,
here's the thing. What's happening right now is the reverse. Because if this was Bill Belichick winning 40-10, he'd be hammering it down too.
He would run down. He would run.
Oh yeah. No.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Absolutely, he would.
Absolutely.
So you can't be mad about that.
No, I'm not mad about it at all.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about just in general. People out there shouldn't be mad about that because Bill Belichick would do it to them in a heartbeat.
No,
they've done it many times over the last 20 years. Yep.
You play until the game is over. I'm not mad about this at all. It's
look at
our
there.
defense is old.
That's an offense. That's a big offensive lineman touchdown.
Okay, now that is
that right there just tells you they're having fun. That's a Tommy Doyle
right there. You throw it to the left tackle.
Oh, he got it in. Oh wow.
This is if New England doesn't score another point, it's the most lopsided loss in Bill Belichick's history. Not just in the playoffs, like in history.
Wow. Okay.
And it
oh
went
yeah,
in or
okay.
out? It went in.
You know what the odds of that are?
I
When you
so
ding one off the
slow.
uprights,
Yep.
you know what the odds of that are? It's not good.
No, it's not.
You're better off hitting a crossbar and having
I
it
tell you
bounce
that
in.
they need a new field goal kicker.
Yeah.
That is a
I don't
terrible
think they
field goal
care
kicker.
at this point.
I would, because what if you get a team that's good?
What
Cyborg
are you
says
talking
that play
about?
right
Team
there
good?
generally has a 100% touchdown conversion rate every time you have an offensive lineman come in as an eligible receiver. The Colts did that earlier this year
start
too.
getting a team that can score back on you? What if you get a team that can score back on you
Exactly.
every single time, and you need those points? That's bull. That's bull. That's bull.
Okay.
No.
How often? I'm just curious. How often has an NFL team scored a touchdown every time they touched the ball in a game in NFL history? That can't be very often.
Oh no. The only game I can think of is Rams Chiefs a couple years ago.
But that didn't happen because there was
it happened
interceptions.
this year. It happened this year.
There was interceptions.
Okay, all right.
No, it happened this year. Dallas, Washington. Dallas, Washington.
That's insane. I honestly did not see this. Like, I really didn't see this happening. But hey, credit to the Bills. I mean, you know, they not that I'm a particularly fan of the Patriots, but
what was the score of that Dallas game?
I was actually plotting to go to a Bills game this year.
This one would have been a good one.
Well, no, I was talking about Bills Steelers.
Oh, the Bills Steelers.
Yeah, way back.
You're talking about this upcoming playoff game?
No. Okay, you think the Steelers are going to the playoffs? Or
they are in the playoffs.
They're in the playoffs. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like, okay, let's not talking about
the Steelers
dropping a turd.
If the Steelers win, then they have to go. Okay, so here's the road to the Steelers playing Buffalo. They have to beat KC. Then they would have to beat the Titans.
The Titans.
Then they would get to play Buffalo
then
in the
they would
AFC
have to
Championship.
Play Bills in Orchard Park.
Yeah.
I was talking about earlier, the first game of the year. When they shocked the world. Oh, wow, they beat the Bills. Yeah, I still don't know how they won that game. But I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Jacksonville found a way to beat the Bills. I'm just saying.
Yeah, my head's gonna explode. I can't even figure that one out.
I mean, Jacksonville put a stomping on the Colts. I mean, God. But at least I can figure the only excuse that game has divisional rivals. You know, that's the only excuse that had. Mike just showed up in the Discord.
He's probably absolutely livid, and he's probably absolutely calling for McDaniel's job right now.
Wind chill.
I can only imagine what he's saying right now.
Wind chill is negative 7.
That could happen. That could happen, actually.
He said
McDaniels could get fired.
Rated. Uh-oh. That's great. Guys, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, tag that notification bell. Hey, guys, I've talked about this, the Patreon. Go check out the links in the description. Patreon, $5 a month. This could be you up here with me doing, live game reactions and stuff like that. And, of course, obviously, there's a bunch of other stuff, too, that goes along with Patreon. Patreon live streams every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to use the link in the description if you want to donate to this channel where it says donations. You want to help me out for us coming out here and doing this, even though it's not a Colts game. We're still out here just having fun, talking football.
7
Every
tugs
little bit is appreciated.
on 7
That's just
possessions.
it's ridiculous.
That's insane.
Well,
But yeah,
a minute-
or just start off with joining Discord. Come hang out.
the link of the Discord is in the wow. Mike is chanting defense, and it's the Patriots offense that's on the field. Wow. Stevenson with the ball takes it out to the left side. Maybe got a first down off that run on 2nd and 9. He's yeah. Honestly, I can't put this on the offense so much. This is when a team drops 47 on you. That's a defensive thing. I mean, come on. I get that you only scored 10, but your defense wasn't able to get off the field.
Yeah, and we talked about that earlier. I mean, it really does turn into. I mean, because if you're going to support a rookie quarterback, I mean, I understand the free agent signings that the Patriots did this year, and I do understand that. But if you're not going to utilize that talent, then the other part of that is you see this you see this formula work. Rookie quarterbacks, run the ball, good defense. Where are we going here, kids?
Yeah.
Like, this is the formula. Okay. Okay.
That right there was the most confusing throw I have ever seen in my entire life from Mac Jones.
Was that an eligible receiver, though?
The Buffalo defender that he threw right to? And there was not a single Patriot player anywhere around
Was that
him.
an eligible receiver, though?
There you go. Tevin Williams says Buffalo's been poo cheese for most of my entire life. I couldn't imagine them being a threat until just a few years ago. They deserve it. I was around when Buffalo went to the Super Bowl 4 straight years and had an amazing team.
Yeah, I watched that.
They had an absolute amazing football team with Kelly at quarterback and Thurman Thomas and Reed and Lofton, Bruce Smith.
Smith.
They had a team back in those days, boy.
Hey, Frank Reich was on one of them teams too.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah, he was a backup quarterback for
he was part of that comeback, or when Kelly went down, he came in and had the greatest comeback in NFL history.
Yeah, against Warren Moon.
Yeah. Shotgun, 3rd down and 4.
I watched that game.
And my stream stops. Dead air. That is not a first down play to Kendrick Bourne. I don't know what happened because it's a little choppy. But it is what it is.
Let me tell you.
We'll get there.
Roughing the passer.
It
is
4th down and 2.
Definitely.
I'm looking at 4th and 2.
Let me tell you what happened.
No.
Okay.
I'm looking at 4th and 2. He's in shotgun.
Lawrence is hardcore, man. He don't want to.
He takes the snap.
I know.
He looks. He throws.
Boink.
That is a first down reception.
Was that Bourne? No, it wasn't Bourne.
I can't see the
flag.
Holding.
Roughing
foul.
the passer. Are you kidding me? At this point in the game, are you kidding me right now? Oh, get out!
He barely touched him. AJ Evans barely touched him. That's not roughing the passer.
That's ridiculous. Come on.
Not like that. That I don't agree with. That one I don't agree with.
Well, the one against Derek Carr in the Bengals game wasn't
where he barely brushed his helmet.
That was even worse than that one was. But
that one I don't agree with. Mike's in the chat. He says this game has been absolutely outstanding.
Okay. Well, we're going to see what he has to say in Discord.
Yeah.
After we, completely.
Mike in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shotgun, 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line, running back to his left. We got 2 receivers to his left as well.
This
Split
is
receivers, takes a
outstanding.
snap. That's a delayed handoff to Ramondre, who cuts it inside, picks up about 8.5 on the carry. Nice run.
Nice cutback.
Oh,
Did he leave? He's not going to be able to handle the heat, is he? Oh, no, he's still there. Okay. Look, he's dying. Anyway, I mean, like, for real.
2nd down and 3. Another delayed handoff. This time Stevenson doesn't get too much. He gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1.5 yards coming up. I've seen a lot of Stevenson, not a lot of Harris ever since the first quarter. Why do you think that might be, Matt?
Hamstring?
Maybe.
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, in this weather, that's a real possibility.
It's tightening up. It's tightening up.
He's been dealing with it all week. Big formation.
Yeah.
I formation. That's a toss sweep to the right. Stevenson buries his shoulders and gets through to the 1st down, picks up an additional 3 afterwards. It'll be get up off of him. Quit acting like a fool. He's already down on the ground, flat on his back. Why are you sitting there trying to rip the ball out? That's just too much.
And you're going to score 38 points in 4 minutes, 3 minutes.
No, but 47-17 looks better than 47-10. Big formation, I formation, as usual. Takes a snap. That's a fake handoff. Quick pass out to the that's Harry. That's Harry. Oh no, that's Aguilar. That's Aguilar.
Excuse me,
okay.
Aguilar's 15. Aguilar's 15.
Okay. I didn't see the 5 there. So
okay.
I saw 1 and then I didn't see the 5.
Well then.
Where would you put this? Cyborg asks. Where does this rank in the worst Patriots losses? There's a handoff, running it up the gut, gets hit after about a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd goal to 4.
There's a few of them, but they're not near the Super Bowl losses.
Yeah, no, Cyborg, how far do you want to? How far you want to go back?
I would say honestly, if I was a Patriots fan, I'd be more upset about that AFC Championship loss when the Colts made that 20-some point comeback and won in 06.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are And
those are rough because they were like just
07 lost.
Okay,
and that's why he went out and got Moss. That's why he went out and got Moss in 07. Then we lost the undefeated season. The 07 undefeated season, the Super Bowl is the number one worst
to the Giants.
That still burns today. That burns still today. And then one up there too is the Eagles loss. That's probably 2 or 3.
Would you say it's a top 5?
That's the. No, not even because we're still rebuilding or retooling because we still got to work on the defense. In my opinion, the defense is old. It needs to be a thing, and I knew the defense needed still thing. It's still work in progress, and Mac Jones is still a rookie, and we still got things. We got a lot of things to work on. Like Ray said, this is a 5-year. He took 2 years out of a 5-year plan to work on this. Still got 3 years to work on this to get things going.
Let me tell you,
and I agree with that. I apologize. I don't mean to cut you off, but I agree with that. I mean, obviously, rookie quarterback, a ton of free agents. The chemistry's got to get there. You still made the playoffs. You got a winning record. I chalk it up as a win for the Patriots. Go ahead, Lawrence. I apologize.
I'm fine with where we were.
I can imagine.
I was hoping for a win, but I wasn't expecting a win.
Yeah, I feel the same way, and I would say if I was a Patriots fan looking at this game, I would put it online with a deflate gate loss to the Colts loss because they just got beat down against a better team at that point in time.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Yes, and you got beat big in that second half. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that would be
Exactly.
that would be the same example. That's a good example. That's a good example.
It hurts, but it's not one of them big time, at the end of the
Right,
game, you
yeah.
just look at it and go, they were just a lot better than us at that point in time.
Yeah,
Period.
we'll be there next year. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And you were.
I believe that. I think the Patriots are on the right track. Now,
And you're right,
what's
Alpha. Judon has disappeared.
What's the over-under on how many tables get smashed tonight?
What do you mean tonight?
None.
Because in all honesty, there's no tables left in New York State. All them damn things were broken an hour and a half ago. I mean, good Lord, they had to import those from China.
They're all still sitting out there floating in Long Island sand.
Mm-hmm. 3rd down and goal at the 4-yard line. We got running back either side, shotgun, takes a snap, 3.5 step drop, looks at wide open, and he drops it.
And dropped it.
Granted, it was
That
at
pretty
Henry's
much
feet.
sums
It
up.
was not a good pass, but you could not be more open. Henry, stop, take a step forward, catch that ball. He should have caught that.
Yeah, that was still kind of
It was
bad
low.
throw. I mean, look at
But there was no one around. I mean, no one within 5 yards. Look at that. There is not a Buffalo defender on the screen.
I still say the ball could have been thrown a lot better right
I'm
there.
not disagreeing. Not disagreeing one bit. I think he could have stepped forward a little bit to catch that football.
And walked in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Take snaps, 3-step drop, throws the back corner of the end zone. That is a touchdown. I think Bourne got both his feet in.
Mm-hmm.
Bourne is screaming for the touchdown. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. They're looking at it right now. They're calling it a touchdown now.
Yeah.
That was a damn good pass, too.
Corner at.
After the bad pass to Henry, that's a perfect pass to Bourne. Could have been maybe a little bit higher, but that was a damn good pass.
It was a good catch, too.
And got both his feet in.
Nice back shoulder. Yep.
Absolutely. Looks like he secures it here. Ball does hit the ground, but I don't see it move. Yo, somebody get rid of Loveface.
Loveface?
Oh, this girl again? What the heck? I report her every time I see her in here.
I do too. What's up, Jay? And the extra point is up, and it's good. And New England now is only down by 30 with 1:44 left in the game. Don't call it a comeback.
Wow.
Hey, I just realized something.
What?
They may not score a touchdown here with 1:38 left in the game.
That would be terrible news. That would be terrible news for Bills
They're
fans.
probably just run the clock out. They're probably just going to run the clock
It's going to ruin the whole thing.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
Because, they've scored a touchdown every time they touch the ball. And now if you don't score a touchdown here, what's that say about
see
you?
them.
You don't score a touchdown.
Lawrence,
There's going to be people calling for Sean McDermott's
They're
job.
probably just going to put a field goal up, put a 50-burger on the board. They're probably just going to put a field goal up to put a 50-burger up.
I mean, the last touchdown drive only took 3 plays and like 1:03 off the board.
Okay,
so,
but how many field goals has he missed? 3? I mean, extra points. Has he missed 3 field goal kicks?
Two extra points and then 1 doinked in.
Okay. So it could be like
it should be 49
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 7 touchdowns straight.
So your 90 is unfeasible.
Now,
Well, you
now.
know, I mean, they were on pace there for a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, come on, let's get real here.
Next time, Loveface, if you come in here and do that, I expect $100 donation in the tip jar from you.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. I'll let you sit here and say that here girls will do what you say for $100 donation.
Okay,
All right.
yeah.
I'll give it to you. All right. I'm just saying.
If you got to do it here, though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
We ain't going there.
No.
You got to do it here.
I hear.
Yeah, you don't give it to the girls.
Alpha says if the Steelers lose tomorrow, spoiler alert, they will. Alpha, how rude.
Oh, no kidding.
All the low seeds
many
in
times
the
we talked about
AFC
this
would
already?
be out.
I mean,
If the Steelers lose
Patty
tomorrow,
Mahomes.
then all wild card seeds will be gone.
jeez.
All right, they're in victory formation.
Who in the
They're
hell in
gonna
their
be
right
out.
mind would pick the Steelers to win?
They're in victory
wait.
formation. Game's
Done.
over.
DeQuell Jackson
over.
picked the Steelers to win.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he's nuts.
This
Love
is
the
not
man.
This is not a big loss. This is
It's a 30-point loss. It's a pretty big loss.
Wow.
on to
Ladies
go
and
and get a
gentlemen,
good,
thank you
new
all.
good defense.
I want to shout out Matt, Joe. Thank you both. Appreciate you
you.
guys coming
You're
on
right,
here.
On to the draft.
On to the draft. No, you got free agency first.
We still got,
I
we still got to
know,
deal
I
with that
know.
nonsense. Yeah.
But I want to shout out to everybody that was that watched this stream from start to finish, and those of you that just popped in from periodically time to time. Thanks so much. Appreciate you so much, guys. I think that's going to do it for me. I got a toothache. I need to go get me some Orajel or something. But until next time, as usual, I'm Lawrence Owen. That's Joe Mama. And that's Matt Daddy Jones. Until next time, have a good one.
Have a good one.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.